And we are back live for another week of Meseeks Sunday Showdown. It's your boy Verdict, and with me tonight, the ever so great DeiNomine. Day, how are you doing tonight, my guy?
I'm doing pretty good. I had a great day, but I'm gonna be honest, I am pooped, okay? like, I've had so much COD Mobile today, and I'm excited to be here doing Meseeks. But it's also just been a very long day, okay? So if I seem a little tired or slow chat, I apologize ahead of time. But we've got some great matchups still ahead of you guys. We roll off the backs of a fantastic weekend for EU and NA Masters, and I think this is a great first team out of the gate to see here for today. And that being Seminole, because it is an underage team that definitely spices up the scene quite a bit. So, I personally I fully expect them to win today, but just flat out.
Well, I don't know if they're going to get a contest here in this first round, as I'm looking at the lobby, and it looks like everybody from community might have left. Not 100% sure what that situation is, guys. As soon as we get it figured out, we will let you know. Of course, I changed this screen so you can't see anybody in the lobby. I like it like that. And what a Masters it was. Not to get too far off subject, but Day called it earlier. He said it at 11 a.m. Eastern time, which is exactly when it started for the EU scene. Tonight, Tribe lost to Truly, turns around, beats Mayhem in the second round, or the losers bracket, putting Mayhem in that third place spot. Tribe come back and beat them in two best of 5 series, a phenomenal fashion. I believe, what was the first best of 5? Was it a 3-0 or was it a 3-1?
The first one was a 3-0 truly. We went into Tribe versus NYSL, which was a 3-1. And then we went into the finals, and because Tribe was in the loser bracket, they have to win 2 best of 5s to actually beat Truly. They win the first best of 5 in a 3-1, and then they win the second best of 5 in a 3-2. Huge day. Huge day.
Huge day as I was getting the tail end of that last matchup. It has been a hectic day for me. It's been a hectic day yesterday for me. I didn't even get a chance to do the watch party. I got called into work, bro. Let me just say, I was not feeling it. 3 people called out. I got called in. Good God almighty, I was packed. At any rate, we're going to get ready for some action as soon as we can get another team in here. I'm not 100% sure what the holdup is. Echo is working on it currently. Community left our lobby. It looks like we might see Seminole leave the lobby. Yep, they are going to go ahead and bail out, and we are going to, I guess, stall until that comes about. Now,
Just stall.
yay! We get to improvise. How's everybody doing out there tonight? Did y'all enjoy the Masters? I think, it was a phenomenal last 2 matchups I got to see against Truly and Tribe. Tribe just OP, even without Bolu, showing that they are stout. That was, definitely setting the stage for them for didn't they get an automatic buy-in to stage 4? Is that right?
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Yep.
bro. They're gonna have a lot of time to adjust, even though they improvised on the spot. They definitely want to work out some kinks. There were some opportunities that they had in some of the matchups. We obviously won't see them here tonight, as pretty much everybody who played in the Masters probably not going to play tonight. I would imagine they won't. I mean, it takes like an hour to get the regular game loaded, and they are on the other side. They have the Masters app downloaded, so we'll be waiting as I see the wife is pulling in. Hey, wifey! Yeah, I'm expecting some great action here tonight. Hey, there's Day. That's right, Gribbity. We have Day on cam, bro. Trying to see if I can get us a hold on. We're gonna probably be jumping into another matchup, Prophecy versus F4, as I just said literally that community was leaving the lobby. They left the lobby, and I think they forfeited, if I'm not mistaken. Won't assume, but as soon as I can get a bracket, I will post it for you guys.
Apparently, I have lost the ability to use chat.
No! How so?
I don't know. trying to figure that out right now.
Well, check and make sure that you're still logged in. Sometimes I get logged out in the middle of a stream.
I don't know. Let me reload the stream, I guess.
All right, we're going to check it out, guys. Bear with us as we get ready for the first matchups of the night. Obviously, we were about to see Seminole and Community. We're not going to see that matchup. That is quite all right. We'll bring you some more action until we can get another team in the mix. There we go. I'm getting the room code. I'm joining up. I'm going to send you an invite.
All right, I'm gonna dip on out of here and wait for the invite code, or the just the yoink.
Yoink. There we go. It is going to be F4 and Prophecy in our first round, as we are going to get started. Actually, they're already in our second game. Search and Destroy on firing range. I'm not 100% sure who won the first game.
All right, well, it looks like we're jumping on into it. If I had to make a semi-professional opinion here, I would say F4 probably won the game one.
I would assume so too.
Yeah, I'm sure our admin will let us know.
Target's inside.
There we go. No, we taking today off. That is quite all right, Tectonic. Glad to see you guys stepping in and showing some support. No, y'all didn't get the results that y'all necessarily wanted in the Masters, but man, it was great to see you guys play. If I'm not mistaken, did it go to a Game 5 for the NYSL matchup?
The NYSL matchup today was only a Game 4.
Gotcha.
They did go. It was a 3-1 to Tribe, but they had a long day yesterday. I mean, I think they played like 16 games yesterday.
Whew,
so,
that's a lot.
Yeah. So they've had a long, hard weekend. Masters roll into an end. I don't blame them or Tribe whatsoever for just taking a day off here, but that's neither here nor there. We're in the game with F4 and Skittles with a big opening pick on the Zulf there.
Get down, sniper!
And Prophecy in a good position.
Update stream, because right now it says the opposite of what I have. F4 versus Prophecy. So Prophecy is the red team, F4 is the blue team. We're on board with Airheads, who was trying to get this bomb down. Smoke comes down. We are going to see it go head. We're going to see some action back alley as I am getting that stream title updated. There we go. Everything is good, and I'm good to roll. 3v4 scenario, and it does look like Engetic is trying to wait for these players to peek out. One does peek out. Airhead's going to slide repeat. Delily going to go ahead and take down Oreo. It is a battle of trades now, as I do see Engetic go down. Lakes is going to be the last one alive. It's an Airhead 1v1. Oh, hit marker! And he pulls out the shorty to go along. Not going to be able to get the finish there, as Airhead's going to recontest, gets that trade, and the first round does go in favor of Prophecy.
Does look like F4's, I think, like manager or coach or like IGL. Henry is in chat saying that F4 did win game 1, so F4 I believe are up here 1 series, and not gonna open up search and destroy with a first round lead here, but definitely a lot of potential, and it's a team that we expect a lot of big things out of. Specifically, looking at the likes of Engetic, who is an absolute nuts search and destroy player, and Minwoo, who honestly F4's best player of seasons past. So we do see him playing on a different roster here and there for different things. So interesting to see him back for the Meseeks Sunday Showdown, but definitely a positive addition to the F4 roster.
Yep, we're going to see Oreo with bomb in hand. Try and get this A long area covered. Looks like some lasers are going to expose a few of the other players on the F4 squad. They are going to force back to the wood side of the map and make their back alley push. What was that? Was that a glitch? Minwoo going to be there
Good.
to answer the
Nice
door. Minwoo
stand-in,
going to
yeah.
get taken down, and it looked like there was a player just standing up who was dead already.
Yeah, they're already dead. Sometimes that happens on the spec client, but
Yay.
right now it's Ingenic, Zulf, and Lakes in a 3v2 against Kit Kat and Oreo. Big opportunity here for F4 to tie things up. Oreo, you got to be careful looking those long angles with your laser, man. You're going to give your position away, and with Ingenic alive, especially for this being search and destroy, that is asking for a death sentence. So
we'll see the 3v2 go through. Lakes going to get pushed by Kit Kat. Oreo going to go ahead and get this bomb plant down. No. Shorty comes through, and Shorty gets that kill. And I mean the gun, man. That gun is the 725, right? That's the gun that they pull from Modern Warfare, right?
I believe so.
Okay, so yeah, that gun is absolutely OP. I don't know why they added that as a secondary.
It's I'm interested to see how much play it gets. So I don't know. It is very questionable. You know how I feel about secondary shotguns, okay? We've played enough Cold War for you to hear me complain about getting absolutely dumpstered by some kid in a corner with a striker. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the shorty, okay? But
yeah, definitely not. As a secondary, especially, it should, be just like all the other shotguns. Maybe they're trying to integrate some more shotguns in the secondary slot. As we say that
it's bad for a shotgun main, but it is so good for a secondary. It's like a deagle, but honestly better. Like your time to kill with the shorty at a mid to short range is unreal. You might as well be quickscoping with a sniper, but with buckshot. Alright, so 2v3 roles reversed a little bit here, as we do have the side of F4 sitting down up against Prophecy, who lead with a 3-0 advantage now. We're all tied up in the series 1-1, and this is a big opportunity for Prophecy to... Oh, well, it was a big opportunity for Prophecy to go ahead and get the B plant and get set up, but a little bit of an over-aggressive rotation from %808 is going to get him killed alongside as Lily picks up Lake picks up the snipe, and Lily gets the return onto Oreo. What was looking really good for Percent now falling apart very quick. They had the player advantage, and they're now sitting down one. Skittles, however, just the biggest ninja we've seen in Meseeks, somehow going to sneak past Lakes going up into tower, as well as Delily, who rotated through wood to go backside. So Skittles somehow threads the needle there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he made it that far across the map. He's going to spot Delily, get one, gets the bomb planted. Oh my god, catches Lakes with his pants down, going up into the window of trailer. What a clutch from Skittles. 5-2 so far. Definitely anchoring for this Prophecy squad, who has managed to take 2 rounds so far on this attacking side. We'll see how they fare here in this 4th round. Skittles popping off, man. I don't know how he got, for one, I don't know how he got across the map that fast without being noticed. And 2, I don't know how Lakes didn't realize that the Lily had gotten taken down right in front of trailer. So, I mean, either these guys aren't communicating or they're muted. I'm not sure.
He could have been expecting a push. Like, he got the kill onto Lily, could have been expecting the push around long side through trailer, so he turned that way, and sometimes things just fall through the cracks. So I feel for him there. But it is going to be Prophecy with the 2-1 lead, as well as, unfortunately for them, losing out on the 1-for-2 trade here. It is going to get F4 a little bit of an advantage, and as Minwoo and Delily there pick up a couple kills, it's not looking good.
Oh
Percent,
my.
however, going to jump on through. He finds 2 big plays for the
Oh
boy
my
over
god,
here.
a
Finds
third.
Minwoo as well. What a spicy series.
What a spicy one indeed, as we see this Search and Destroy going into round 4. We've seen one 1v2 clutch. This is a 1v4 opportunity for Percent. He's already taken down 3 of them. He needs to find Lakes, and based off of that last round, shouldn't be too hard. All you gotta do is just ninja your way over to the bomb site, the opposite bomb site of what you're currently at. Currently he's in wood. He's gonna go ahead and pick up the bomb, sounding off. I believe trailer was a known location for that bomb, so if Percent makes this push out, he might get exposed. He goes ahead. Lake's gonna have, oh my god, impeccable COD timing for Percent. Lake's gonna be in the bottom armory area. Not going to suspect the bomb to go down to A, and the bomb is down. 40 seconds left for F4. Lakes trying to clutch this up. Spots him. Oh my god, but the Hunter Killer Drone's going to oust him one shot. Bro, if he would have followed that up with some shots, Lakes would have gone down easily.
Yeah, definitely the case, and Lakes is going to get eyes on Percent there, and likewise Percent's going to see. We do have the bomb down, so Lakes is forced to play against time here, and Percent's in a perfect opportunity to give his team the 3-1 lead. Lakes, even if he goes for the plant here, he needs to pick up the kill. He's taking shots, he has to get the defuse, and that's going to be no time. It can't make it happen, and Prophecy turning things around in a big way off of their off-stream loss to F4 in the hardpoint. And do have some shout-outs quickly for my chat, or our chat here, Verdict. Wiki, Matt, and Verdict, all here for me, knew that I needed the emotional support after all of the COD Mobile I watched today, so... You know, Verdict didn't ditch our watch party. Verdict had to work, and Papa Verdict's gotta pay some bills, so work pretty important, okay?
Appreciate that, Wiki. You bot.
We forgive Verdict for that one. We forgive Verdict for that one, because if it came down to me making money to pay some bills or the watch party, well, I might still pick you guys.
I should have picked the watch party.
No, I'm just messing with you. You're good, man. You're good. Well, we'll catch you next time. There will be plenty more. Don't you worry.
Don't we have some Stage 3 action coming up this weekend, too?
I think so.
Oh, that's going to be spicy.
Yeah, we'll get Verdict in for a watch party, guys. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. They can't call him into work every day. I refuse to let it happen. But another big round start for F4, and they definitely need this here. We're on the last round of attack for the boys over at Prophecy. And F4, they've found themselves a player advantage, but we've seen them in this position 4 unable to clutch it up, so we will see what they're able to do. Percent has been an absolute monster for this Prophecy roster in Search and Destroy thus far, as well as Skittles, sitting at 6-3 and 8-3, not respectively, but reverse respectively. I'm just a little bit of a bot, my brain's a little fried.
That is quite alright, but with F4 having Skittle, okay, they take down Percent, which is huge. Skittles left in a 1v4. We've seen it before. He did it, well, Percent did it before last round. He did the 1v2 earlier. Gonna go ahead and psych out all of F4. How does this guy get across the map without being, you know,
dude, I'm telling you, Skittles is an absolute ninja. He's an absolute ninja.
He's being a menace to this F4 roster right now, as we do see 3 pushing bomb site. Menwu going to go ahead and get the slide peek. Gets the better of that trade, and that's the first time I've seen F4 clutch a, you know, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1 situation. Obviously, that first round went in their favor, but let's be realistic. It could have gone either way. We're going to go ahead and flip sides, 3-2 in favor of the guys over at Prophecy. F4 winning the hard point, going to be up 1-0 in the series. This is a best of 3. All they need is this one game. And based off of what I've seen so far, Prophecy definitely has what it takes to take us to a game 3. They're just going to need to come together and clutch it up here together, not leave one alive in a 1v4 and hope for the best. We're going to see a complete push for the A side. This is rather interesting. This complete aggressive push is going to leave Engetic taken down. Oreo going to pick up that first blood. Zolf going to be there to refrag, and Oreo picks up one before he goes down. Menwu going to pick up one. Skittle's going to take down the Lily, and it is a 3v2 scenario. This is what I'm talking about. I have such high hopes for the guys over at Prophecy, but they're gonna have to learn how to play together. Wow, Zolf got both of those guys just standing still. We are all tied up at 3.
Yeah, big turnaround, big comeback game for the side of F4 here. They were sitting down a couple rounds. They find 2 in a row. And we'll have to see if they can continue to keep that momentum moving forward. As you mentioned, you know, they're already up 1, so they only need to find this search to move on to the next round of competition. And it's looking like it's possible to do, but you definitely can't discount what the guys over here on the side of Prophecy have done. They seem to be a search and destroy team through and through. We didn't get to see their hardpoint, sadly, so I can't really go too deep into what happened there or how close it was. Who knows? Maybe it was a banger all the way down to the last 10 points, but Percent picking up 1 before getting traded out. He is going to pick off Engetic, which is a big pick, but unfortunately leaving it up to KitKat up against the likes of Menwu, Lakes, Delily, and Zolf. Not gonna happen, and 3 rounds in a row gonna go over to the side of F4.
Yep, 3 rounds indeed, as we do see the attacking side be the better of the F4 search and destroy strategies. Bomb, however, there we go. One player goes back and gets a bomb that's energetic. Big brain plays. I've seen very aggressive attack strategy. I'm thinking that these guys are, like, if they can get the bomb, they can push and be aggressive, they'll be fine. With that being said, I do see 2 in Armory that could be a danger, as Oreo is traded and Zolf go down as well. So it's a 4v4. Bomb is down, 42 seconds on the clock. And Energetic, again, super weak. Airhead's going to push up to the back of that burnt car area. He's going to be taken down. Lake's going to get percent, and it is going to leave Skittles and KitKat. Skittles is taken down. KitKat, yet again, in a 1v something scenario. F4 rolling. Oh, KitKat gets 1. Not going to get the shots to land on another. I believe that was Minwoo. Minwoo respectfully retreating back to the trailer side of the map. Energetic going to be right there on the bomb site. Oh my god, KitKat takes down another. Energetic definitely going to play time here. Not going to have any reason to push out. Energetic going to go ahead and get that kill. The shorty is OP. We are on match point for the side of F4.
Yeah, and unfortunately for the side of Prophecy there, when you're in a 1v3 situation, while it's quite often doable, it's typically not going to be your sniper able to make the plays in that short amount of time. Even a good quickscoper, right? Like, you have to play it so cautiously because all it takes is 1 miss or 1 hit marker, and the opposition with the Bison or with the Fennec or with the DRH, like, you get a hit marker, you miss your shot, you're getting roasted. So you can't afford to make mistakes, and oh no, Percent too confident in the shot there. But he's gonna find the second one.
Gonna be there to clean up that back alley. KitKat and Oreo, last two alive, the last hope for this Prophecy roster. Oh my god, KitKat hitting some decent shots, making some noise here in this search and destroy. Only 20 seconds left. He is yet again gonna be left in a 1v3. Almost undoable. Zolf going to push a backside, and just as you said, 1 missed shot, 1 hit marker could be the downfall. Minwoo comes through, sweeps that kill, and in a reverse fashion, they pick up 5 rounds and a W, moving them on to the second round. What a great search and destroy we just seen. A lot of high hopes for this F4 roster. Haven't necessarily seen too much of that Prophecy team, but I'm super excited about where they are going to as well. They have some decent shots on their team. I just think collectively they left KitKat and Skittles and Percent all alone in 1v something situations, and they were able to complete the impossible. So hopefully we'll see them, sign up for next week and see them back. Percent 12-8, not going to go unnoticed. 11-6 for Lakes. 9-5 from Minwoo, the man that we were talking about earlier, as well as Energetic 6-5. Herschel, how you doing, buddy? Herschel just wants to be right underneath me right now.
Yeah, sometimes that does end up being the case. We do have a honestly, I think we have a good night ahead of us, even though we had obviously a couple of the teams that competed in the Masters pull out. We still have Seminole ahead of us. F4 is a team with a lot of potential. I haven't seen too much of Lakes, but I definitely know what Ingenic, Delily, and a Minwoo can bring to the table. So that's in itself a little bit of hype for the side of F4, but even on an individual level at this point, right? Like, Skittles and Percent came out with a really big performance here, and those are definitely players that I'm gonna have to remember their names and be looking at for weeks to come in the Meseeks Sunday Showdown. So, of course, you guys can catch that every Sunday with kind of the trio here of me and Verdict, as well as Gilmania, who of course always joins us for the last series. I'll be sitting back on the analyst desk. Gilmania will come in to give me some relief and cast with Verdict. So.
Well, think about that. I got a message from Gil. Gil said he might not be able to make it to the finals, pending what time.
Oh no, I'm hurting.
So
I mean, we'll do it.
The 1 week.
We're gonna have to live on some juju this
Yay!
hour.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That is right, guys.
Yeah.
This is
Otherwise, I won't make it through.
This is a Trovo, Juju, HyperX, and SXC Figure Sleeve sponsored stream. Make sure you use code Meseeks at checkout for both Juju Energy and SXC Figure Sleeves. As I'm saying that Meseeks Mobile Go coming through with the winner chicken dinner and the goated, and look at me, I'm Mr. Meseeks. That is exactly where we get our name from, guys. If you're wondering what a Meseeks is, you gotta watch Rick and Morty.
Fantastic.
Right. Fantastic indeed. I'm still trying to get the actual bracket. I'm sure it's hidden somewhere in the server. I just haven't looked. So I'm going to go ahead and look and see if I can get it for you guys. Let's see. Tournament info. Nope. 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 There we go. Alright, so I don't have the actual link, but I do have a bracket to show. I'll see if I can get the link, because that bracket is kind of blurry. And then we'll go from there.
Alright, I gotta ditch you for a second, man. I'm gonna fall asleep if I don't get something in me soon.
Get it.
Oh, I have my headset on, so I'm still here, but I need to get up. I hate to up and leave, but I need something to drink. We're gonna fill me up some juju here. Hopefully it'll wake me up a little bit. Long day. Been up since 6.
You get up every day at 6, man. What are you talking about? Okay, absolutely for copyright purposes, absolutely not where we get our name from. Alright? Poggers, new episode tonight. Dude, I have not really liked the new season. I'm gonna go ahead and say I love me some 1 through 4, seasons 1 through 4. Season 5 just has not been it for me. Can I just be real? It was, without a shadow of a doubt, just not. It was underwhelming. We'll see how the new episode goes. We're gonna get started up with a. There we go. I got a challenge on bracket. What week is it? This is week 37, bro. Technically week 38.
But we missed a week.
But we missed a week due to the 4th of July. That's quite all right. Gonna go ahead and pin that bad boy right there.
I'll be honest with you, Verdict. I only came tonight because of you. I was here for you, homie.
See there? Look, I feel so special, man. All right, we'll take a look at this bracket together as oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Pull it up on the new window. Technically, I could have probably done that. All right, guys, for everyone who has taken a look at it with me, F4 is going to be taking on Zygnus Gaming. Seminole looking to play against the winner of the Team Band and Hell Esports first round matchup. Obsidian taking on 1629. We got a bunch of teams. Oh, Explicit's in the mix, so Explicit might give Seminole a run for their money as well as Zygnus Gaming. Zygnus Gaming in this mix should be interesting. So we'll see if anybody could be a competition for either Zygnus Gaming or Seminole. Obviously, we're not being biased, but let's be real. You know, these are two teams who have made it to the finals and have won multiple occasions. Seminole being a newer team, not necessarily a newer team, but a team that is formed of players who we are very familiar with, just a newer formed team that we've seen in the mix previously, just not on our Sunday Showdown. So round number 2 going to be starting up shortly as soon as we get into a lobby.
Quick breakdown of Seminole 17U. That's what you guys need to know.
There you go.
They're all pro players from North America, ex-pro players from North America who are 17U. Fantastic talent, though. Fantastic talent, though.
Oh, phenomenal talent. Slothy, Vague, High. I even saw Hacks in there. All right, we're gonna be...
You guys are always hyped, and I am always hyped for the Zygnus versus Tribe matchups because it's so much like kind of feud between the two. Seminole's talent, real chance to beat Zygnus here tonight.
And as I say that, the Zygnus team that's registered is not the Zygnus team that you're thinking of. It's Zygnus Blast, True Fast, Jockey. We got a substitute from Arsenal, veteran, who I'm excited about watching as well. Mercia, who I'm familiar with, but I'm not 100% sure who True Fast, Blast, or Jockey are. I'm going to go ahead and shoot you an invite to this next lobby.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm back, so I can accept it. I'll get my camera on here in just a second. I just sat down.
Got it.
Alright. New lobby, invite, accept, perfect, boom, I'm already in spectator, let's go. We'll put our face back up here, and we're gonna mix us some juju.
Yay, yay! Alright guys, we're gonna get started up the best of 3 rotation, Hardpoint, Hackney Yard, S&D raid, and if we're lucky to see a game 3, it's gonna be a domination standoff.
Sorry, was that in my mic? I'm sorry.
That is quite alright, dude. Get it mixed up. I got mine right here. So I got my promotional St. Patty's Day cup. Send it with any order.
Nice,
Absolutely
nice.
killing it.
I have my my protein shake mixer.
This is good.
Because I'm a bot and I didn't actually buy a shaker when I bought stuff, so.
I need like 2 more shakers.
Just get you one really big one.
You know, I was thinking that, bro, but I'm so sick of putting them in a washing machine or dishwasher. I meant washing machine. Good
Yeah.
God, what is verdict?
Look, it's been a long day. You were at
Yeah.
work all day when you didn't expect to be. I get it. I get it. Didn't have
Alright.
the lid tightened all the way, some leaked out. This is embarrassing.
Yay! Gotta
I'm
love it when
wearing
that
some
happens.
of it.
Or my
Wearing
favorite
a
when the
little bit of
lid,
it.
when my lid doesn't shut all the way and then it accidentally goes everywhere. What am I kidding? I did that on purpose. You know, I love wearing my juju.
Yeah.
St. Patty's Day special. That's right.
Juju shower.
Bam.
Yeah, we definitely wore a little bit more than I wanted to.
Oh man, it's
Specifically
almost like
in my
a
lap.
bath.
It's a sticky bath though, right?
Yeah, it is.
I'm not happy with it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go wash your hands sooner or later.
Yeah.
All right, we got everybody in the lobby. All the spectators needed. Everyone's ready. Hardpoint Hackney Yard is where we're gonna start this bad boy off. Predictions. I'm thinking F4 might take us to a game 3. But
I'm done doing predictions today, man. I'm done doing predictions.
I mean, you were so good at it though. You predicted Tribe pretty much every move, right?
Yeah.
Come on,
Yep.
man, you got this.
I don't know anybody on the Zygnus roster except for Mercia or Veteran, but they're also both very good players, and I can't imagine them playing with anybody who is not very good. So I'm gonna lean a little bit on the side of Zygnus here.
Okay, we're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. We are familiar with Veteran's abilities.
Indeed.
Jingo spoke highly of him in that interview we have with him on the Spawn on Thursday night, right after Mobile Mayhem. Guys, if you haven't had a chance to check out the Spawn, it's going to be on DeiNomine's page every Monday and Thursday night. Monday, well, that might be something to change with Master change.
Yeah, it might not be on Monday because Masters, so it might be Tuesday this week. It'll be like Tuesday, Thursday after the days of Mobile Mayhem.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't even found anybody to be on yet.
Oh, you gotta love it.
Jim back, but it's gonna be a interesting week for sure.
You should try to get somebody from Truly.
I agree. Problem is that they're all West Coast, right?
Oh, yeah, got you. But I mean, it's like primetime hours for them, right?
Yeah, I guess they would be there. Yeah, no one thought Tribe would win, but dang. B, I called it from 11 a.m. and I stuck with my answer all day. Now, as a little bit of just extra information for you, Verdict, I did say that I wanted Tribe to lose just so another team could win but Tribe, because we've seen Tribe win everything as of late. But I did say that Tribe would win. Yeah, I'm super hyped. I think today was a big W for COD Mobile Esports across regions. You know, EU looked great. NA looked great. I think people really slept on how good NA had the potential to be because of the first couple weeks, and they did not disappoint. And there's our boy Veteran, as expected, makes the slide in, finds 3 of F4, and that's going to give the first point control over to Zygnus. Henry, playing back pretty far, is going to get gunned down by Veteran, who I think is looking to start anchoring some spawns, and as we can see, The rest of F4 getting far side spawn and unable to even make the break. So that's going to be Zygnus with a big control on P1. And if you're F4 here, if you lose this gunfight, I think you get the heck out of Dodge. You go to anchor P2 and you say, you know what, P1's not it for us.
Yeah, and as you say that, I actually see Henry and a couple of other players actually pushing back for that tire shop spawn. We're going to see Zygnus actually push in for the contest. TrueFast, oh my god, Minwoo, what was that, bro? Gets the hit marker with the flash, or stun rather, and slide peeks out and literally walk right past the opponent. That is tough. We're going to see TrueFast come through the bottom. Blast going to be there to take down Henry. TrueFast is going to be taken down. We're going to see the contest from Zygnus. They are going to retake this P2 tire shop rather early, and a healthy lead to go along with it. So P1 was a big W for them. This early retake is going to be a big W as well. As long as F4 just cannot, they can't afford to push out of this second point. They need to, if they get a hold of it again, they can't afford to push 3-4 players out. They need more than one person in the hard point. Zolf trying to make something happen with that chopper, not going to be the move. He is going to be spotted and taken down. And again, like I said, P2, another W for the guys who are Zygnus. They are running away with the lead with a 50+ point advantage.
Yeah, absolutely, and like I said, I don't necessarily know all the guys on Zygnus, but I know what Veteran brings to the table, I know what Mercia brings to the table, and I can't imagine them playing with anybody who's too far below them, right? Like, these are guys that push themselves really hard, and you expect them to be with teammates who are also going to push themselves to the limit and go for the W. So that's definitely what we're seeing out of them here. Henry with a big rotation over. He's on hardpoint side, looking to push up a little bit. A couple sentries. He's going to get down one, but nothing to answer the other one. And that's going to be a big rotation over from the side of Zygnus, who make the break once again and are looking to extend their lead.
They're doing it in convincing fashion and rather decent timing too. Zolf going to be there to take the wrath of TrueFast, or not TrueFast, but Blast actually, who is anchoring for P4, P5 rotations. Minwoo going to be spotted out in the mid area, get taken down, and Henry going to go for the contest. Henry going to be taken down, and 110 to 27 point lead. It's not looking too good for the guys over at F4. However, they still have an opportunity to do it. I feel like P4 is definitely an area to do it in. Henry going to push in for the contest last second. Gets a few off the point, but is going to be instantly taken down by the Fred missile. Blast and Team are going to be pushing in from the top side, top green. Veteran going to be there to anchor. Minwoo pulls out the score of the Minwoo. That feels bad.
Yeah, it is a big opening game for the boys over here on the side of Zygnus, and I've said it time and time again, Zygnus as a organization is a team that is incredible at scouting talent, and you can definitely tell through their team here that this is something to maybe look forward to for the future. I don't necessarily know if this is a team that will stick around, obviously, with the fact that they have Veteran from Arsenal here. Who I think is probably pretty locked into Arsenal for a bit, but you know, definitely recognizing his talent and coming here to compete in the likes of Meseeks and having a heck of a performance so far as well. That's a clean 150 to 32 win for the boys over at Zygnus. It may not be the main roster, but they're looking like they can put up a very competitive front forward. And Zygnus, Blast, and TrueFast even coming through with the MVP and the second place of the team. And I think that speaks quite a bit for, you know, kind of a couple of the players we were comparing to in the likes of Veteran and Mercia. As Veteran, not the greatest performance, but we can tell that he did play quite a bit of OBJ as well as Mercia. 12 and 10 and 7 and 8 respectively, both of them with about 53 average seconds on the point. But Zygnus, Blast, 28 5 and 1. Zygnus, TrueFast, 24 6 and 5. Huge performance out of these guys. Even Jockey, 12 4 and 3, minute 29 on the clock. Great performance out of the guys over there. Looking over at the opposition, pretty much everybody on the side of F4 negative. I think Ingenic is the closest to positive at 8 and 23, but Zolf struggling quite a bit, 2 and 27, or 2 and 27. Yikes, not that bad, chat. I'm so sorry. Long day. 2 and 17. So that definitely led to a lot of operators and score streaks to the side of Zygnus.
Title, yes, this is Zygnus taking on F4. 2 and 17. He does. Oh my God, Zolf just did not have his best game. It's funny how the two players that I mentioned were the ones that we were not really heavily talking about towards the end. Blast and TrueFast tagging up for that Slayer role, and they do it very well. What is that? 5 times positive and 4 times positive, respectively. That is just phenomenal. And again, I'm not sure which Zygnus roster this is, but if veterans sub it in, it's got to be somebody, or it's got to be a team with a little bit of talent, because this guy just doesn't, sub in for nobody. These guys have potential. We see the hardpoint go. I mean, it was dominant. It was nowhere near close at any point. P1 was a phenomenal start. P2 just rolled right into it, as we did see Zygnus get the early break. And, it was just murder she wrote after that. P3 early break yet again. P4 was the moment of time that F4 needed to hold. And we saw it. Zygnus just too OP on the backs of Blast and TrueFast. So we'll see. Yeah, this is Zygnus Gaming, not Zygnus Esports, for reference. I'm not sure there's a difference, right? Zygnus
there is
Gaming.
A difference. This is like a secondary roster. Zygnus Esports is their main squad.
That's and like the Tio and all those guys.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Zygnus Esports is Tio and the boys. Zygnus Gaming, Zygnus Black. Those are all different Zygnus rosters. I think same org, but just like 17U rosters, just like sister teams, scrim partners. I mean, whatever it may be, right? So I'm pretty hyped for it. I'm pretty hyped. They put up a good performance in the first game. We're getting into game 2 here, and I don't know. Lakes had a really good performance with the sniper up against Prophecy earlier, but Zygnus seemed to be a whole different beast here. We are seeing quite a bit of Shorty here. I'm interested to see how meta or not that ends up being. Oh, Lakes, you gotta hit that one, homie. Mercia gonna find the kill onto Delily. That's an opening pick for the side of Zygnus, and they're definitely off to a good start off the back of their win. But Minwoo, fortunately for F4, is gonna find the refrag, but Blast, having none of that, says, homie, I'm taking you down. Jockey finds Zolf as well. And this is looking once again like a Zygnus game. TrueFast getting the bomb plant down. He's going to have to watch out for the snipe, but fortunately his teammate going to be rotating behind. Does get sounded out. Lake's going to pick up the one shot with the shorty because, secondary shotguns just uber balanced, man. I can't think of anything more balanced, but unfortunately for Lakes there, he's going to miss as he was zooming in. Probably thumb in the way, I would imagine. But not going to see the rotation over, and TrueFast is going to go ahead and pick that one up.
We're starting to question the B bomb plant regardless of the 2v4 man situation, but obviously Zygnus knew a little bit more than I did. They were able to secure that round in a convincing fashion. We're going to see a pull side push for the guys over at Zygnus Gaming. They're going to have some company on the other side. I do believe that is the Lily and Lakes. The Lily's going to be one shot, comes, actually about half health. The nade comes through and nearly cleans them out. The Lily, regardless, going to go ahead and start peeking up the rock side of things. Jockey says, hey, buddy, I got you right here. Look this area. Gets that first blood, and it is all Zygnus Gaming, and Jeddick going to be left in a 1v4, left on the sniper perch. This laser is going to give him away. Jockey spots it. Jockey, get lasered. Veteran is going to pick up that refrag. Round again in favor of Zygnus Gaming. They don't even need to get to bomb plant.
Yeah, Zygnus, again, they have an eye for talent, and as you can tell with Arsenal Veteran being on the team here, even if it's just for this weekend, that's a big name so far. That is absolutely a big name for them to have. Like I said, I've seen Mercia as well on various teams in the past, and he's also a phenomenal player, so we know what to expect out of him. And they're kind of making it look easy right now. I mean, I hate to down talk F4. I like the guys over here. I'm a huge Search and Genic fan, but
And now
I'm
he's
a big Minwoo fan too, but
big man
they're
fan.
just not. Yeah, they're not here today. They're not here up against Zygnus, and I don't know what else to say about it at this point. It's been a long day. I'm tired. Zygnus are just honestly rocking the socks off of F4 here.
We're going to see Jockey and Zygnus Gaming push this B bomb site. Bomb is going to go down. Vetra going to pick up the Lily. Minwoo, Lakes, going to be the last ones alive. Vetra going to take some shots. Lakes is going to be one shot. Feels bad. 2-2 for Minwoo. He's going to have a hell of a round here in order to extend this series. It's starting to look like Zygnus are going to take this with a bit of ease. Mercia going to be spotted. Mercia turns on him. Lake's going to get the refrag in this OP shorty. Vetra going to be right there to answer the door. That's going to be 3 straight rounds in favor of the guys over at Zygnus. It is starting to look like a blowout.
I would like to point out that was a one-shot kill. He shot twice, but the first shot killed. That gun is busted, dude. That gun is so busted. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it so much, Verdict. My Cold War side is coming out here. The traumatization of the secondary shotguns is here in COD Mobile in quote pistol form. Just unreal.
My god, they just start dropping like flies. Blast takes down 2. Angelic gonna try and get Mercia, gets that kill. But it is not gonna be much hope as he is spotted by Veteran who just comes in guns blazing. Minwoo's laser is gonna give him away. Blast, however, gonna go ahead and take him down. Lake's gonna be left on his own. Courtside is gonna be wasted. As we do see a 4-0 in favor of the guys over at Zygnus Gaming. I was hoping that we'd see a little bit more of F4 here today, but, you know, based off the first 4 rounds, it's looking like it might be a 6-0. I'd be surprised if F4 are able to get a point on the board. Prove me wrong if you're out there, F4. I want to see nothing more than you guys take this to a domination.
I'm not sleeping as hard as Verdict is on F4. I hope they at least find one round here. I think they have it in them, but I don't think they find the whole series by any means, especially being down so heavily in the hard point. But dude, Zygnus Blast, heck of a day right now. Zolf does get the environmental with the frag on the van there. Lakes, you were hitting quick scopes like a madman earlier. You got to land those ones, dude. This is a bit of a rough situation to be in. It was what was looking pretty decent for the side of F4 just falls apart. They were finding a couple picks to open things up, and unfortunately, Angelic and Lakes just can't find the bullets to connect. And it's gonna be a 5th round over to Zygnus.
It is indeed, as I'm taking a look at it. Reading in chat, Griminy, binocular scope? Yeah, that's a binocular scope, but bro, don't get anything twisted. You don't need binoculars to see who's winning this one. Right now, it's looking like Zygnus Gaming at their finest. TrueFast going to take down 1. Zolf going to try and come through for the contest. He gets blazed. And Jetic going to finally pick up a kill.
Oh, Veteran, big rotation from behind, though. Another round looking really good for the side of F4, and it falls apart from Veteran and Zygnus Blast just being on a different level.
Veteran and Blast are going to have to find these last 2 kills, and Jetic going to be spotted. Courtside's going to get pushed. He takes down 1. He's going to spot the other. 2 big kills.
Yikes.
And 6-0 fashion. The guys over at Zygnus Gaming are booking their one-way ticket to the semifinals. Body shooting and all. Love it.
F4,
love to see
that was their round to win, and I don't really understand. The Lily there is like 3 HP from the gunfight with Blast and pushes over to Veteran. There had to be a call out there that he was full health, right? Like that was an ego challenge from a different world. I don't even know if the Lily just wanted it to be over at that point.
You know, I wouldn't blame them, and I've seen several questionable like peaks, even though they were like 1 or 2 health HP. I saw one earlier on the pull step side of things, pillars, and it was nasty. Dude tried to stand up and throw a nade and just gets instantly lasered. Started to, you know, really question, you know, the mindsets of what was going on behind the scenes over there for F4. Obviously, this matchup was just one they couldn't handle. Zygnus Gaming come out on top 2-0, 6-0 in the Search Destroy. I don't think it was any better in the hard point. Hopefully, they'll have a better week next week. as they will be eliminated. We'll see Cygnus Gaming moving on 8-2 for TrueFast, Veteran 8-1. Yeah. I mean, with scores like that, dude, you could expect this to be a blowout.
Yeah, definitely a great performance coming out of Cygnus. Now, where I'm interested to see is how do they stack up to Seminole, because I would say arguably Seminole is maybe as good as Tribe, even possibly a little better. So that's what I was saying earlier. Even though Tribe have chose to bow out here, there's no shortage of talent on the Seminole roster, and I highly expect Seminole to go into the finals. And if we don't have a team that is here showing up with their A game, it may be Seminole just sweeping the league this week. So big shout out to TrueFast 8-2. Can't complain about that. Dude went like plus 20 positive in the hardpoint as well. Veteran, a player we all know and love. Great performance in the hardpoint as an objective player. Came into the search and destroy. 8-1. Big slaying capabilities out of him there, and just really solid plays out of the side of Cygnus.
Absolutely. We're going to get geared up for our next matchup. But before then, we're going to take a minute to hear a word from our sponsors. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in the next 3.5 minutes. We are back live, guys. As you can see from the title, I just updated it. We're going to have Zygnus versus Explicit, guys. And let me tell you, this Explicit roster looking pretty OP. All right, I'm looking at it. Snipes, Eludify, Solar, Solo, Dehanita. I'm not sure who that is, but, I mean, with those four in the lobby alone, that's some clout right there. That is some huge clout. They're going to be taking on the two top fraggers and Zygnus, Blast, and True Fast. Those guys were OP in those last matchups. Veteran, of course, we got to give a shout out to Jockey, Mercia. They're going to have to step up their game if they're going to take this best of 5. That's right, guys. This is a best of 5. This is the semifinals of the Meseeks Sunday Showdown. And of course, you already saw the commercials. You know, we are sponsored by HyperX and Juju Energy, SXC Figure Sleeves. Trovo sponsors the stream, guys. We're about to get started. We've got Hardpoint Raid to start us off with, S&D Takeoff, followed by a Domination Firing Range. And if we go to a Game 4 Hardpoint Standoff, Game 5 would be an S&D Crossfire. So it is looking pretty good for both of these teams. They are ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to rock and roll. We've got everything we need to start up. Actually, we need to close up one spectator slot, it looks like. Expectations or predictions. I know you're done making predictions, but based off of what I'm seeing right now, it's looking like Explicit might be, I know we're talking about Zygnus Gaming producing some pretty stout rosters, but let's just be real. This Explicit roster looks pretty nasty.
Yeah, I mean, everybody who has watched me cast any Explicit games or watch party any Explicit games knows that at the beginning I slept big on Explicit. They have a lot of players who I had never seen before, and I was like, well, they've got Modzy, who is a good player in his own right, but has struggled to find teams. So as far as that aspect of the roster, obviously he signed up with F4 for this weekend. I don't know necessarily what that is, but he is on their like main roster. And solo, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This kid came into the comp scene like a Washi-esque monster. He puts up 20 plus kills every single respawn game, doesn't matter who they're up against. Kid puts up double digits in search and destroy left and right. Great player. Eludify, you know, he's one that you and I have talked about in watch parties and Meseeks and whatever it may be, right? Eludify, just a solid player. Snipes, I mean, with a name like Snipes, you know what he's going to be rocking, and he's good at it. So I expect a really good match here. And this will be a big test, in my opinion, of what Zygnus truly brings to the table. Because I definitely put Explicit over F4, and Zygnus made F4 look like absolute chumps. I hate to be rude on screen, but the hard point wasn't close. The search and destroy was even not closer. So, you know, it's not the best showing of F4, so this will be a bigger test for Zygnus to see just how strong this roster really is. And at the same time, I think this is a really good test for Explicit as well to see where they can push themselves, because they've gone up against the likes of, you know, your XRKs, your Arsenals. Setsunai is another team that they beat that, you know, again, at the beginning, I slept on them really big because I knew a lot of the people on Setsunai, and I'm like, yo, these are all MM pros, you know, they've been in the scene, they know what's up, they have the talent, and Explicit honestly mopped the floor with them. So I'm big excited for this game. Yo, we've got Celestial in the chat for watching Explicit here. I believe she's one of the managers. Welcome, Celestial.
She is one of the mini managers, like one of the managers for many teams. Like,
yeah, I think
Celestial gets around.
Turbulence, and wow, that's could easily be taken out of context statement.
You know
Reddit.
what? Don't you put me on blast like that. You know what I meant. She is an OP manager. She is also orchestrating an event that we're going to be casting. The MGA Summer Open event, which is going to be starting up this week coming up. Going to have some exciting things to show for you guys. It starts Wednesday, July 21st, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You can catch it on the MGA channel the first 3 days. And then for my channel on the 4th and 5th, the semifinals and finals day, we'll have more info for you guys. Less about that, more about this. Best of 5 starting up. We've already made our predictions. I've called Explicit Grimity muted. Yeah, Grimity, I'm muted. I knew it. I was trying to message you back and tell you that it is the same commercial that I've had running for the past 18 months that we've been running the commercial. So, game number
maybe
1 up and running. Yeah, maybe it was a good thing I was muted.
Yeah, this should definitely be an exciting one ahead of us, though. Celestial was also basically at the watch party all day today, so big shout out to Celestial. Appreciate you being there, as well as Wiki. Huge support from the COD scene as of late. Yo, Big feels bad for Veteran, walks right into a grenade, and then I think his teammate there also died to the van explosion. So big frag off the back for the side of Explicit. Pretty even start, but Zygnus somehow, even losing a couple there at the beginning, trades going back and forth, somehow managed to find themselves solid control of P1 here on Raid, and this is a big opening for Zygnus here.
It is. They're going to have pretty much an uncontested P1 ringside and possibly setting up for new inside of the kitchen site, as we do see Explicit dropping DeiNomine. Going to be trying to set up an anchor, Veteran, and TrueFast. TrueFast going to pick up that kill, as we do see the rotations come over. Zygnus just, oh my god, just way on point. 2 big kills for Solo, 200 IQ with the FHJ. TrueFast going to be their contest. TrueFast going to be taking down Solo, and Solo gets the credit for the kill, but had some help from one of his teammates. Rotations come through for Jockey. Jockey's going to be laundry side. We're going to see a push. Oh my god, Jockey lasered Snipes there, and the rotation over to the backside of kitchen is going to come through. Jockey's going to anchor for spawns. Solo going to try and prevent that. Solo going to be spotted and is taken down, as we do see him take down Mercia first. Snipes goes down as well, and what a first game for the guys over at Zygnus Gaming.
Yeah, I mean, Zygnus are out of the gate with a good start, but you got to look over at the side of Explicit and say, hey, you know, these guys have already put up basically more. Oh man,
That was toxic,
making
dude.
big. That was big use of the grab spikes there on such a low doorway. That was.
If he had gone
instant.
completely up, there would have been no doubt they would have been able to jump. But the fact that he did it right there in the doorway.
I think they kill him without the need to jump at that point. But with the instant activation in the doorway there, as low as that doorway is, that was just such a good play. And Zygnus have now extended their lead plus 50.
Yep, they are looking to get control of new. Snipe's going to be there to try and prevent those rotations. Blast going to be that player. He's going to be taken down, and Solar picking up one of those kills. Rotations for the guys over at Explicit have been nice, and we're going to see a contest come through. Yes, that's going to be Jockey. Jockey going to be there to push through. Takes down one, and Dihanita takes down a Ludify, and that is a well-placed or well-played break for the guy Jockey. Jockey popping off right now, 12 and 4. He's going to take down another. Snipe's going to be 8 alive there, and Jockey is just 2 on point.
Yeah, Jockey having a day, True Fast having a day, Blast having a day. This Zygnus team is so strong out the gate here. This is, I'm going to be honest with you, this is looking a lot better than even I had predicted. I mean, they're obviously not the main Zygnus roster, but they are playing like they are right now. I mean, Mercia there, big rotation behind a Ludify, going to pick up the +1. As we head into basketball court, Explicit are on point, getting set up for the defense, but at a 90-point disadvantage right now, not looking great for Explicit. Jockey finds 3, and that might just be the break that Zygnus need to close this game out.
True Fast going to be there on point, contested in Cubby. This is definitely a quick. Oh my God, True Fast almost got one off the grab spikes, but I believe his teammate actually got that kill. And this is a really quick first game. We might not even make it to a P5. This is looking a lot like a blowout here in Raid Hardpoint. 145 and counting. 5 seconds is all that's needed. Mercia gonna take down one. Solo gonna try and contest. Solo not gonna make it in time. Game 1 goes in favor of the guys over at Zygnus Gaming.
Yeah, huge, giant statement coming out of Zygnus there. I mean, it's definitely not a team I'm sleeping on, especially after the first couple games that we've seen out of them, but Explicit is not a pushover roster, and they made it look like they were there. I mean, that was a 90-some point, roughly, win. Actually, it might have been even a little bit more than that. Let me double check here real quick. Yeah, I mean, that was yeah, they didn't get as much time on basketball court as I thought, but 115-point lead going into that game, or at the end of that game, and like I said, Explicit not a pushover team whatsoever. Solo showing out like I expected him to. I mean, he's again the main like kind of star on the Explicit roster, but the rest of the team also super solid. So I have high hopes for him in the search and destroy. Snipes has been a powerhouse with sniper rifles, and that gives them a little bit of an opportunity. But the side of Zygnus, I mean, 17 and 6 for Blast, 18 and 5 for Jockey, 13 and 6 for True Fast, 16 and 10 for Vet. You can't argue with those numbers.
Argue indeed. It was a hell of a blowout for the guys over at Zygnus Gaming as we're getting geared up for game number 2. Hardpoint Raid was just not the map for the guys over at Explicit. S&D Takeoff, they're going to get an opportunity to redeem themselves as we see the players are readying it up in the lobby. I'm reading something in chat, dude. If we don't have confirmed, in which I don't think there's any way to really confirm it, but, I mean, it's one thing to make an accusation to come in the chat. Make sure that you have something to back it up, though.
Well, apparently there may be a proof issue, but one way or another, it's not an issue for chat, right?
Yeah, it's not an issue for chat, guys.
Yeah, this is an ongoing tournament. If you've got proof, throw it in the Discord. We have an admin team for a reason in the Discord, and well, let's see it. If that's the case, there's steps in place for that. But as of right now, Zygnus are in the lead at a 1-0. I imagine we're probably gonna be on pause for a minute here while things are possibly investigated. So, I don't know, do we have admin in voice with us or no?
No, we don't, but we are going to take a short intermission as we will be right back for game number 2. Hardpoint Rave was blowout. We'll see what everyone else thinks as we'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back live for our second game of the Explicit and Zygnus Gaming matchup. Search and Destroy on takeoff. We got 4 players already spawned in. 5 players for Explicit. We're waiting for the 5th on the Zygnus side of things. That might be true fast as we are getting geared up for this matchup. Not going to completely ignore the elephant in the room, but just know that we are taking proper precautions for everything that's being said. That is all that needs to be said. So here we go. 4v5, it looks like we might be bouncing out of the lobby.
Yeah, probably going to be the case, but we'll get you guys in as soon as we can. Everything's still under investigation, guys. Obviously, we can't ignore it, but we'll let you guys know as soon as we have an official answer for everything going on. But it does look like, for the most part, we are proceeding until anything is finalized. So we'll get you guys in as soon as we can for hopefully another really exciting game ahead of us.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get geared up for the second matchup. Obviously, we had a situation where a player didn't necessarily load into the game. Not 100% sure why. Cam went out, by the way. Day.
Oh, yeah, 1 second. I think it does it when I minimize my
It'd be like
Logitech
that.
software.
There we go.
Yeah, pop back up as soon as I
You
open
know
it.
everybody wants to see that beautiful face, Day. Come on, man.
Something like that. Something like that. I think people have seen enough of my face today. My face was on screen for like the better part of 7.5 hours or so. So.
We shall see, said the blind man. Game number 2 going to be starting up here shortly. Search and destroy takeoff. We got all the players in the lobby. Everyone ready except for Ludify. As soon as we can get everyone readied up, we will start up this matchup. I'm excited, especially after seeing that first game. It was a tough one to watch. Zignis just on top of the game. 150 to 35. It wasn't even close, bro. We'll see how they do with this Search and Destroy takeoff. As everyone is ready to rock and roll, I'm ready to go. And I know guys out there in chat are ready to go. Some people came in asking what's happening. You know, there's nothing I can speak on, but I will tell you that we are taking proper precautions for some situations that are carrying on behind the scenes. We'll see how that goes, and we'll inform you guys accordingly. But until then, we've got ourselves a decent matchup ahead of us. We can never get enough of Day's face. That is right, Wiki. That is why you are a super bot, my guy.
That's cap. Is there a cap emote on Trovo? It's gotta be, right?
If there was one.
Oh, boom. Here, that's good enough.
Well played.
Alright guys, we are getting you guys into this matchup. Hopefully we have a banger ahead of us. You have, looks like just waiting on one player to join in each side. And looks like everybody's in.
Alright, we're going to be on board with Explicit first. They're going to be on the defending side. Guys over at Zignis Gaming are going to be the attacking. We'll see what strategies they use. As I see them pick up the bomb, they're going to be making their way mid-area. Actually going to be rotating into this A bomb site building. And we're going to see Jockey get spotted. Jockey going to be super weak. Going to be retreating back. Hanita going to go take down Veteran. That is going to be a 4v5 for the guys over at Explicit, or not Explicit, but for 4v4 now, as I do say that True Fast takes down one.
A good open for him. And obviously this Zignis team has been absolutely killing it so far, and you know, we're definitely expecting a good performance based on, you know, everything we saw out of the games prior. So Search and Destroy, definitely not going to be a letdown. Like I said, definitely looking forward to Explicit maybe coming through out of the gate a little bit stronger here. Snipes, in the past, I've seen him absolutely rock people's socks off with the DLQs, so hopefully this is a big game for him. It's so far a 3-for-1 trade, which is not great for Explicit, but something still very, very doable.
As we do see a Ludify push out by himself, he's going to get taken down. True Fast, too fast on the trigger. Bomb's going to go down. Snipe spots 1, snipe spots 2. Blast absolutely lasers him with none other than a CR56 AMAX. Bro, I didn't even know the AMAX was a gun that you could use in multiplayer yet. I thought it was a Battle Royale only. I haven't seen it in a competitive format yet. And he just absolutely laced Snipes there.
Yeah, Path was actually on the watch party today talking about how good it is, so definitely expect to see a lot more of that in the competitive scene coming forward. It's a very good point gun, like a setup in Overwatch AR, and a couple kills coming through from the side of Zignis here. And another one from Blast coming through onto DeiNomine.
is going to go down 5v2 scenario. Marcia going to get another one in Solar, who is pushing up that staircase, the backside, going for the flank. Snipes yet again left alone. He's in a 1v5 scenario. Looking damn near impossible. TrueFast going to walk right by him. Just going to camp it out here.
All right.
Hit marker feels bad.
Rocking and rolling.
TrueFast going to go ahead and clean it up.
By TrueFast. Fennec also a super dangerous gun so far this update, so we'll have to see what the answer is from the side of Explicit, because these guys have been absolutely killing it in the competitive scene. Specifically, solo snipes and Eludify are honestly just so good.
DeiNomine going to go down to Veteran. Veteran picks up a kill. 4v5 situation. Solar going to be peeking up aggressively. Not going to see anything he likes. Going to peek back. Blast going to take down Solo. Solo goes down. It's a 5v3 scenario. We're going to see Blast pushing through the spawn site. Ludify going to be right there to contest. Jockey and Veteran going to be on the flank. This is surely going to end it for Ludify. He goes down. Veteran picks him up. And now Bomb's going to go down. No, Solar says forget that. Jockey takes down Snipes. Solar going to be left on this little panel here on the walkway at the top side of this construction building area. Gets another one to land, and he is going to be taken down. No, he's not. The no-scope from Solar. An absolute animal there.
Yeah, it's definitely turning out to be a little bit more of an exciting game than it had initially led up to be. Marcia going to find a hit marker onto Solar, but not quite going to find the kill, and this does give him an opportunity to clutch it up. Call out definitely there.
Jockey peeking every left and right corner and angle covered. Marcia going to go ahead and take a top advantage. Gets the snipes to land. Solar. So long. We'll see you next round. 3-0 in favor of Zygnus Gaming.
As Zygnus off to a solid start for sure. And again, we're going to have to see if they can keep it up, because that round was not looking super convincing on the side of Zygnus. You definitely saw Solar popping off quite a bit there with the sniper. One of them, you know, obviously a no-scope, but Solo picks up kill number 1. TrueFast gets a kill, but quickly gets returned by Eludify. And 2-for-1 trade going in favor of the side of Explicit. Had a couple members take some shots, but definitely not super convincing. We're going to get the refrag by Snipes onto Blast. Solo finds a kill onto Veteran. And now it is Jockey, the lone survivor on the side of Zygnus. He does need to get the bomb. I would imagine that Explicit probably no bombs down here, but we don't see anybody like really on the defense, so I'm a little confused here. But
well, it was kind of actually like glitched into the wall. It looked like it was like unseeable in the wall. So
like,
Jockey
like
walked right Jockey walked right past it and literally couldn't pick it up. He had to go for a double take. He does collect it there. Solo going to be right on the other side of this wall. Solo going to be taking some shots. Solo peeking the staircase, going to evacuate the area. Jockey left it a 1v3 scenario, takes down DeiNomine, and he is all knowing of where Solo is, as he just bounced out of the top of that building, and now it's Snipes in a 1v1 scenario. Snipes going to be looking to sound off this bomb. Jockey going to be right there planning.
Oh,
he is
my
going
goodness.
to be, oh
That's
my god,
yikes.
take it down. Snipes gets the better of that trade, and the bomb is going to be defused the first round in favor of the guys over at Explicit. Right before some body shooting comes down.
Well, I definitely think that one was to be a little bit expected. I mean, that was a super bold plant, even with the time. I think at that point, you know the enemy's there, right? Like, there was definitely sound cues, and there was definitely a big opportunity to, you know, forego the timer a little bit. I think that was the safer call. But I also understand the time crunch there, having to get the plant down. So it is a round going over to the guys over on Explicit, and what was looking like an unstoppable Zygnus roster definitely looking a little bit like they could struggle in Search and Destroy, especially again up against a team like Explicit, who have been absolutely rocking it.
2 big kills for Snipes there as he takes down Blast and Mercia. Body shooting continues as he will pay his life. Veteran going to be left on his own. Solar going to be 1 HP. He is taken down, and now it is a 1v1 solo Veteran showdown. We'll see. Oh my god, Veteran gets the better of that trade as he spots Solo going up the banister there. That's going to be a 4-1 in favor of the guys over at Zygnus Gaming. Veteran picking up that 1v1 clutch. Ultimately, it was a 1v2, so a well-played round for him. He's up to 4-3, and the guys over at Explicit are going to get a chance to sound off here on the attacking side as they will flip sides. Veteran going to spot Snipes there as Snipes is going to be half HP. Solo going to be able to get that frag. Jockey going to be one shot. Jockey gets taken down. Bomb is going to be planted at the A site as soon as Snipes gets it down. That'll be 45 seconds for the guys over at Zygnus Gaming to make their move.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We do have Zygnus, Mercia, True Fast, and Blast alive, who have been really solid players for this Zygnus lineup. They are with a 4-1, so they have a little bit of a cushion. Mercia gonna find a kill onto Solar. Not sure that was the smoke True Fast was looking for. Didn't quite make it through the window, but I don't know. Without a bomb pick here, you're not really gonna get the sound cue. And a True Fast last alive Solo popping off. Like I said, this is the guy to watch on the side of Explicit here, and he's absolutely rocking it right now. I mean, 7-5, putting up some big numbers. Top frag tied with Mercia, who's sitting at 7-3, as well as Snipes. He's rocking it out right now, 6-4. So, really solid game out of Explicit thus far.
Picks up 1 in Veteran. Ludify and Solar are going to drop like flies. It's a 2v4 scenario. Bomb is down on the A building site. We're going to see Solo potentially pick it up. He's going to clear his angles first. Spot something he doesn't like. 3 players on the A site. That should definitely do it for you. He's going to be retreating back, trying to collect this bomb. It's on the staircase, P2 area. And with Solo getting pushed, Jockey, True Fast, and Blast. Blast going to get the better of that trade. The CR56 AMAX just a beam. Not only in Warzone, but here in COD Mobile too. We'll see Mercia push up, get the initial shots. Jockey going to come through on the back flank. That's going to be match point now for the guys over at Zygnus Gaming.
Yeah, they're definitely in a good spot, but we are here in the semifinals, so this should be a best of 5. So even if Explicit go down here, they are not out for the count. And there is still a lot of possible Search and Destroy left. It would be a hard-fought 4-round comeback that they need here, but something that's definitely doable. We do have Snipes and Solar, each taking a bit of damage there, but they'll make it out alive. Well, Solar eventually does fall to Zygnus Blast. Snipes with a big kill on to True, however.
Nice 2-piece from Blast as he takes down Ludify and DeiNomine. This is going to leave Snipes in a 1v4 scenario. Veteran gets the better of that trade. 6-2 Search or Destroy. Zygnus Gaming looking pretty dominant so far. They're definitely going to, if they win this next game, book their trip to the finals where they'll take on the winner of the Seminole and 1629 game. As I'm looking at the bracket, that's exactly what I'm looking at. So Seminole and 1629 in the semifinals. Explicit and Zygnus Gaming here on this end. It is not a draw. Zygnus Gaming on the backs of Blast popping off. 11-4. Mercia 9-3. And I don't know if the guys over at Explicit are going to have an answer for the guys over at Zygnus Gaming here.
Yeah, definitely not going to be an easy time for Explicit. They're down 2-0 right now. And as we go into Game 3, we'll be looking at a domination. And I definitely think this is a big opportunity where Solo can really start to pop off. He's a really big slayer for this team. But, I mean, DeiNomine and Ludify definitely struggled quite a bit that game down at 1-7 and 1-8. So it's not really a shock, whereas you look over at the side of Zygnus, 11-4 for Blast, 9-3 for Mercia, 5-3 for Jockey, 5-5 for Vet, and 6 and 5 for True Fast. So really pretty heavily on the backs of Solo at 8 and 7 and Snipes at 7 and 6 for the guys over at Explicit. But like I said, this is a best of 5. They are down but not out. We already saw a round 5 earlier today. If you guys caught Masters, you obviously saw Tribe and Truly, and just honestly a hell of a game, right? 9 rounds between those two teams. Long series, but definitely something that's doable.
Definitely something that's doable indeed. Got to find a way to win on a domination firing range. Game number 3, where we are set to start, ready to rock and roll. Just a absolute slaughterfest so far. And the boys over at Zygnus Gaming playing their lives out. Explicit, this is your opportunity. You got to step it up, man. Definitely need to see a game 4 here, as we'll be gearing up for the finals after this. Hopefully we'll see if Explicit can turn it around. If not, Seminole and Zygnus Gaming for the finals is what I'm calling. Gonna get geared up here. Getting started. Everyone ready up. Let's go.
Sorry, I do have got distracted a little bit there for a second, but I'm definitely excited for this last matchup. Again, I've been a huge Solo, Eludify, and Snipes fan specifically for the side of Explicit. I haven't seen as much as Solar, at least with this roster. He was a recent pickup, and DeiNomine is not on their primary roster that I've seen for at least not all of the games. I think they're a sub in Masters. I could be wrong there. They haven't really gotten a ton of screen time as far as Masters went, but they are also in MM, and I do not have DeiNomine on the roster for there. So this, I don't know if I'm confusing or not, but I feel like I remember DeiNomine being in the Masters roster, and if not, it may be an official roster pickup here in the near future. I definitely recognize the name. I might be confusing the team as well, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm not 100% familiar of the player himself. Taking a look in Discord to see if he has a different Discord name than he does for Louis. No, that's not it. It's the wrong one. That's is it Claps maybe?
No. Claps is a different player.
Well, Claps is the only other player that I don't recognize.
I would imagine. Well, Claps is on their roster.
4, 5. Okay, it could be one of 2 players. Not 100% sure. Again, we shall see. Let's see. I'll go to the registration, see what the cross-check of the names possibly match. Nonetheless, we're going to get started up here. Game number 3 of the Meseeks Sunday Showdown semifinals. We're on board with Explicit and Zygnus Gaming. Taking a look.
Alright, we're getting on into it, guys. Just waiting on a couple players to load in here. And we'll be ready to get you guys into Game 3 of Zygnus Gaming versus Explicit. I don't know. I'm pretty hyped for it. So, Firing Range is a well-known map for pretty much every competitive player. It's been in basically every competitive season, as far as I remember, of COD Mobile. So, sorry, I'm so very tired, chat. I'm very tired.
Right there
I've been up all day. We watched COD all day. I've been in my chair all day. My back hurts. My legs are like numb. It's been a long day in a chair. I'm not used to this.
It's Claps. So DeiNomine is Claps. I just confirmed.
Is Claps?
It
Okay.
is Claps. Yeah. In Discord, it shows his name is Claps. The player that was registered was DeiNomine. So Ludify push it in, gets trailer control early. Veteran going to take down one. Clap's going to go down to Veteran, or to Blast. We're going to see Blast push up with the shots. Oh my god, that AMAX is just too OP, bro.
It's very, very strong. It's a slow firing AR, but it is very, very accurate, and the time to kill is absolutely unreal. You have Solar picking up a little bit of a feed there, finds 2. Right now it is Zygnus with the C and B, and we've got nothing on A right now. A little bit of C progress coming through from the guys over on Explicit, but finally getting some A progress going for these guys. Eludify picking up a kill onto True Fast.
Veteran gonna beam solo top side of Wood. A gonna be capped. We're gonna see Snipes push into the enemy spawn. He's gonna have top 10 control for the time being. Eludify gonna be there to menace the spawns of the C site, preventing anybody from rotating into the 10 area. Blast gonna be there to contest and trailer. C and A are going to be traded. Blast just an absolute beam with that CR56 AMAX.
Yeah, TrueFast finds 3 there for himself, and this is looking once again like Zygnus are just massively in control. We do have the big push coming over from the guys on Zygnus going for the triple cap. They are going to get it. Jockey picking up a 2 there. He's got himself full streak, so we'll have to see what he brings to the table. Picks up 2 with the Pred. Veteran finds a double for himself. You still do have a sentry for Jockey, who's currently sitting at 6-0. Definitely looking to get this put up over the top of B so that he can get some coverage for the team there. The A once again coming through from the guys over on Explicit. It does get stopped, however.
We're going to see Trailer get pushed. DeiNomine is going to be taken down after taking down 1. Jockey, the triple cap's going to continue 75-10. Wow.
Yeah, big round for the boys over at Zygnus here. That's
big
that's
round
hard,
for Blast. Blast
lead to
11-3,
come back.
TrueFast 12-4. We've seen these guys pop up. I've yet to see anybody pop up with AMAX like this, and I am just in complete disbelief. Nate comes through.
Well,
We're
a
gonna
lot
see
of the competitive we watched for the past week has been, all Masters practicing.
Oh, this is true. Yeah, this
stuff
is
of that
true.
nature. So this is a new update. Masters is obviously played on basically Holger launch update, where we still had QXR and Bison really solid. Some friendly body shooting from DeiNomine there. I don't think there's really a huge shock out of that, but the A and C come through respectively. We do have several players of Zygnus over on the B flag here. Ludify gonna find 2. Solo finds the kill on to Jockey. Solar finds Mercia as well. Is this where we see things start to turn around for the guys over on Explicit? Solar finds a 2nd. Ludify just barely able to miss the kill there.
We're going to have a XS1 Goliath coming through. Veteran going to be bodying that. They're going to get top wood control. A sentry gun comes down as well, so providing a little bit of support there for the Goliath. And Explicit, at the moment, just getting absolutely dominated. We might see a triple cap come through, as I do see 3 players pushing through to the C site. Blast going to maintain trailer control. Lasers, Eludify there. 1 shot for him. He's going to push up top wood, just gets bodied. Veteran going to continue on with this Goliath, and it is just an absolute slaughterfest.
Yeah, so far has absolutely been the case. Solo with a big kill there. He's got his death machine out. We'll have to see what he's able to get with it. Unfortunately, he's just going to find the 2. He does get Veteran and TrueFast with it, but it's not quite enough to make the B break. Did have a couple kills coming through from Blast there before getting dropped by DeiNomine. TrueFast with a grab spike kill to return frag though, and this is looking like Zygnus gonna close it out here.
Yep, I don't even believe the guys over at Explicit are going to be able to get up to that 50-point marker. This game is just, oh my god, body shooting coming through. for Explicit, they are just absolutely dominating. They might be moving on to the finals here.
Yeah, definitely a big possibility. The triple cap is on its way through onto C. And 20-6 for Blast, 21-5 for True Blast. Triple pred coming in for Mercia.
We don't need to say much here, man. This is all Zygnus Gaming, 149 and counting. They do not reach, Explicit that is, do not reach 50 points. This was kind of tough to watch, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think we actually need to go to a quick break real quick, Verdict.
Geared up for the finals, but before then, we will be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with Zygnus Gaming and potentially Seminole. I believe Seminole should be able to move on without any contest. But nonetheless, we'll be right back, guys. We are back live. We're going to be spectating Gilmania's stream as the boys over at Seminole are on match point. They are looking to book their trip to the finals where they might be facing a team that we're not expecting to see play. So we're getting an official review. Based on that official review, we will give you guys, the not necessarily the exact of what's going on, but based off of what we're seeing, it's not looking too good. We'll see how everything pans out. Admins are working their way through the gameplay and getting everything compiled. Nonetheless, 16-29 facing the likes of Seminole. Seminole just too OP at the moment. They are on match point, booking their one-way trip to the finals. Not 100% sure who they're going to be facing, but based off of the official review, we will give you guys the answer. But Seminole looking pretty good so far. They had a blowout in the hard point, a decent search and destroy, looking to close out on a search and destroy or a domination. I'm not sure what games they're playing or what modes they're playing, but we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to see here soon. I mean, Seminole is a team that I truly believe can flat out compete with Tribe. And
100% agree with that.
And I would even almost be willing to say, we watched Masters, but as far as the actual talent in NA, Seminole could possibly right up there be the #1 team. And one of the things keeping them down right now, unfortunately, is a lot of these guys are obviously underage. Vague is 17, I think High is 16, so that's a big reason why you haven't seen these guys in Masters, why you're not seeing them this season in Mobile Mayhem either. So
yeah, Vague is definitely
excited for this matchup.
One of the most anticipated players to watch once he turns 18. I'm expecting him to really just turn things up. I'm hoping he sticks with it. I know he made some funny tweets, kind of
yeah, funny tweets.
Yeah, funny. We'll just say funny tweets.
He's retired.
He's retiring. Nonetheless, probably one of the best players up and coming. Maybe one of the best players in the game all around. Literally, just whatever he does is, whatever he touches is greatness. If he's not top fragging, he's inspiring others to do well. I see High in the mix. Who is High as the best? Is that Forsaken?
Probably.
That's probably Forsaken. I know he had the the characters, the Japanese characters in his name last week. May have made that name change as I'm looking at the profile picture. That's definitely him. Taking a look at VC, and that definitely is him as well. Yep, Bryson. That's Forsaken.
Yep. I think that's also the picture he had previously, so.
Yep. Dead giveaway.
Yep. Also, we recognize Hax, Vegs, High, and Bear. And
Yep.
if he's in VC, it obviously makes pretty good sense.
That is indeed correct. They're getting geared up for a Game 3. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it's going to be a domination. Seminole not tired from Masters. Seminole didn't play in Masters, Mozzie. You're killing me, Smalls. Do that, and you were trolling us. Kudos to you.
He said Seminole not tired from Masters? That's a weird statement for sure. Not a single player on this roster was in Masters. He's got to be trolling, for
definitely
sure.
Trolling.
For
Mozzie
sure.
trolling confirmed.
We have this up on Gilmania's channel, yeah?
Guys didn't get it. Little over my head.
Alright, looks like we're going on into the game, though. Meseeks on top, says Gilmania. Can confirm. Meseeks, your best place to go on a Sunday night for COD mobile content. Can be confirmed.
You can catch Guildmania, DeiNomine, and myself. Bad original joke. Original joke. I loved it. I knew he was trolling off the bat.
Yeah.
Domination on Standoff, such a lovely map. I hope Gil actually changes screens.
Changes the screen? I was just about to say that, too.
I am praying he does. He's done this a few times. We can still see the gameplay, so it's better than what I give, whenever I don't change screens. So I got to give it to him. Nonetheless, we are going to see an AC cap. B is halfway there for the guys over at Seminole. And
there we go. He heard you. He heard you through the delay. He heard you through all the things. There we go. We're in it. In it to win it.
In it like bid it.
Yeah, definitely going to be an exciting match. Seminole, a roster full of players that I'm looking forward to. In a couple of them in the upcoming months, a couple of them next year, and then one of them, hopefully he's still around COD Mobile in 2 years or a year and a half or whatever when he turns 18, so lots of talent. I know a lot of people were looking at Masters like, man, there's just not a lot of competition in NA, and hey, you guys are right. Like, there was a solid top heavy 3 or 4 in North America, and there's like 3 rosters worth of players that are like 16, 17, that bring a lot of talent to the scene as well. And right now, a small lead developed due to the early B cap coming out of the side of Seminole. But I would say, based on the feed, there's a big possibility that this may not necessarily be a pushover game. We are in a game 3. I do imagine Seminole are up 2-0 now. They are, so, but I see quite a bit of 1629 in the feed right now.
Yeah, they are. They've been able to capture the B site. They're actually going to be able to maintain it. Hack's going to be the last one alive. Hack's going to be taken out. It is like 85% capped, and it is going to be reversed. Bear says, no, sir. I will be there. I will solo cap it. He does the deed. He's going to be taken down as Hax takes down 2. Kicks going to take down some shots, though, before he is taken out. B going to be pushed yet again. No, it is not. It is going to maintain in the hands of Seminole. They are on the brink of moving on to the finals, where they will be facing a team that we shall announce here shortly.
Yeah, definitely a exciting one. I'm always hyped to see Vague play. I'm actually really sad that it didn't work out with Vague being a caster. I mean, the second day that he casted Mobile Mayhem with me, I actually thought went way better. He was way more comfortable and seemed like he was doing good.
Yep,
and then
I just read it.
Alright, can you guys mute for a second on stream?
Yeah, give me a second. All right, guys. Based off of further review, Cygnus Gaming will not be moving on to the finals. We will see Explicit in the finals taking on the winner of this best of 5 matchup so far. It does look like Seminole is going to be the victors based off of what we saw in the first half. They're up 2-0. They just need one more game. So Explicit waiting for the winner of this matchup to move on, and based off of that, this is going to be a difficult one to watch. You know, I'm expecting a hefty matchup, but Seminole definitely one of the best teams in NA regardless of any environment, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. All of the pro teams are getting Seminole in for scrims for you know, leading up to Masters, as well as for other tournament formats as well. So you know the comp scene; those guys are always wanting to scrim, and teams are wanting to scrim the best. And Seminole is definitely one of those ones that I know people are in their inbox non-stop trying to get games with them. So. Definitely going to be a big game for them. I fully expect them to probably come away here today with a Meseeks Sunday Showdown win. But I've slept on Explicit before, and
I mean, they look good at Mobile Mayhem the other night, bro. I gotta say, I was watching a little bit of their matchup. Who did they play? They played Arsenal?
They played Setsunai in Masters, and I slept on them there. Didn't think that they were going to win there. And then yes, they came through and they did play against Arsenal on
Thursday
and shred it on Tuesday. And I believe they did win both of those matchups. But I do think on Tuesday there was why am I drawing a blank here? It's been such a long day. The matchup was supposed to be let off and was going to be a forfeit, but it did end up getting played in the second match instead. So Explicit came through with a big performance there. They came through, and it wasn't a super convincing win over Arsenal. It did go 2-1, but I mean Arsenal is not a small name, and the players on Arsenal are not small names in the Call of Duty mobile scene. So that says a lot for what Explicit brings to the table. I think Seminole might be a little bit more than they can chew, but I've been wrong about Explicit before, and I really hope they come through into Game 3, or our finals here, and push us past to Game 3, and maybe even are able to take the win. It's just going to depend on what version of Explicit we have show up today, but it does look like Seminole gonna go ahead, and they're gonna go ahead and close out our match 3 of that series, 150-99, and they'll be moving on to the finals, confirmed against Explicit.
That's right, Explicit and Seminole going to be fighting it out in the finals in a best-of-5 format. We're going to get geared up for that here shortly, but before then, we're going to take a minute to get a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back, guys. are back live with the Meseeks Sunday Showdown Finals. Citrus coming through with the 65 Raiders, as well as Gilmania with the 54. What's poppin'? You guys, Citrus also with the sub-renewal. Much love, my guy. 9 months, man. We could have had a baby in that time, bro. What's going on?
You have a stream baby.
We can have a stream baby, my guy. We're going to get geared up for the finals, as I announced earlier. It's going to be Explicit and Seminole, as we saw Seminole win that best of 5 in 3. They are a force to be reckoned with and an absolute powerhouse in this NA competitive scene, 18 under. Definitely one of the most stout teams I've seen to date. So excited about their future, as I'm assuming that they should have something, very similar when they become of age. But I'm not going to assume anything. Obviously, these guys make their own decisions. I'm just saying, that team's OP, bro.
Well, and, the thing is, right, like, this team is super, super strong together, but I do think one factor is, if you gotta kind of consider how much players do jump around teams a little bit, yeah, a lot of them aren't too far off from being in the competitive scene. I think actually a couple of them, at least the age bracketed competitive scene, right? There are definitely a couple of them that come this winter we'll probably see come back in, just depending on when the time cutoffs and everything go in. I believe Vague is either like a November or a December birthday, so he's definitely one we're looking forward to in the near future. I want to say Bear is 17 as well. Forsaken is definitely 17 as well, coming up on 18, so this is a roster that, again, is unfortunately currently ineligible, but they come to the competitive scene at different times, right? Because it's all birthday-based. So there will be a couple that come in and might stick around, but he's 16, so we're not going to see him in the competitive scene for over a year. So that is a talent that I'm definitely missing, and I'm glad we get to see him here in the Meseeks Sunday Showdown. I hope that continues to be the case as well. Like I said, Explicit, a team that I have slept on a big time in the past. Trying not to sleep on them as much, but, it is Seminole. So I hope Explicit come through, and no matter what happens here, win or lose, I hope they at least give us some great matches to watch. Solo, as soon as I seen this guy pop off as hard as he did, and, especially against some of the names that he has, you guys know I had to get that man on for an interview, and super humble dude, just wants to play Call of Duty, just wants to have a good time, and if they win, they win. If they lose, they lose. But he's always pushing himself to get better, and I think he's surrounded himself with a pretty solid team as well. Snipes, again, really big sniper talent for the team. Lucifer, all-around good player. I don't know as much of Solar, but I've seen him here and there. And DeiNomine, who is a name change from Claps, to my understanding, he's been a solid player for them as well. So I have high hopes that they at least don't get swept here. But obviously, we'll have to wait and see as we get into the game if that is going to be the case. So
we shall see, as we do have the best of 5 rotations ready for you guys. Hardpoint takeoff is where we're going to start the action. S&D raid, followed by a domination on Hackney Yard. If we are lucky enough to see a game 4, firing range hardpoint, and game 5 potential standoff S&D. This is a pretty stout rotation. I am backing 1, 2, 3, 4 of these maps. So 4 out of the 5 maps, I am absolutely loving. That domination Hackney Yard, it is just not my favorite. Nonetheless,
it is not as bad as Domination Crossfire. I'm throwing that out there. I would 10 out of 10 rather see Dom Hackney Yard over Crossfire.
You know what? It is actually possible to flip the spawns in Domination Crossfire, so it's a competitive map in my format. The Hackney Yard is similar to Crash. It's almost impossible. Like, it's one-sided.
Because of
like
the size.
Yeah, like it gets wide, but everything narrows down in the middle, and it's damn near impossible to get the flip. So if you're on one side, the A side, you're obviously gonna have the advantage to get the B and hold it. Hey, Poops, how you doing? Why are you wet?
Well, chat, how about you guys let us know what's worse, Hackney Yard or Crossfire? We'll get a little bit of interaction, hopefully, out of some of the guys. I know we got a couple of the pro players in the scene as well lurking around, so I feel like they'll have some pretty solid opinions as well. And, I'm, again, the biggest thing for me, time and time again, for COD Mobile Esports, I try really hard not to pick sides. Today I'm guilty of saying that I wanted Tribe to lose, even though I thought they were going to win. And that was just because, honestly, I was so tired of seeing Tribe win. But, I love all the guys over at Tribe. I'm going to be honest with you guys, the first thing I did when they won today, I slid right into Coach Image's DMs and was like, dude, holy bleep, those were some good games, congrats. And today has been just such a great day overall for COD Mobile Esports. So, NA, EU, you name it. So, big things in the future, and I'm super hyped for this matchup as well. I think this is a good measure for Explicit because we've seen their highs, we've seen their lows, and Seminole is not a pushover team whatsoever. They can compete with the best of the best, and we haven't really seen like a solid Explicit versus, for example, Tribe, or an Explicit versus Mayhem. We did see them take down Arsenal, who was a team that has upset Mayhem in the past. All things considered, roster, not starting roster, whatever you want to look at it as, it's still a team that has a lot of talent at their fingertips. So, got high hopes for the guys at Explicit, but if I had to predict, Seminole probably pretty convincingly closing this one out.
Yep, that's what I've got as well. Definitely looking forward to potential Game 4, but I gotta say Seminole is the clear favorite here. We'll see how Solo, Snipes, and Claps and Lucifer. Lucifer making his way into the mix. Game 1 starting. Nonetheless, P1 going to be opened up about 5 seconds. We're going to be on board with Seminole off the bat, see how they do here. P1 Vague already pushing up. We're going to see some shots come through. Snipes gets the first blood, but Bear and High is the best, a.k.a. Forsaken. Going to be there to get the refrags.
Yeah, absolutely. A big start right out the gate for Seminole. Again, I doubt anybody is really shocked here. I mean, this is a #1 team that is absolutely age-locked right now, and I'm so hyped for the future of COD Mobile. Solo with a big kill onto Hacks there. DeiNomine with a kill on High as well. I don't know if the P1 break is going to come through here. I think if you're Explicit, start making your rotation over. Start setting up for P2. Get your defense ready because Seminole are coming, and they are coming with an aggressive fire. High is the best, a.k.a. Forsaken, rocking out 4-0 right now.
Yep, we are going to see that rotation come through from Explicit as one player went to contest. He did manage to get 15 seconds, which is definitely much better than we expected for them to do. Vague going to be coming through on the flank. Vague going to be taken down. Actually, that was High. High was taken out. Bear going to take down Solo. Solo, again, one of those players that we are, just excited to watch on the weekly basis. I'm super excited about his future as he has just been one of those standout players that, you can't deny his possibility of potential. Dude is just at one point willing to pop off at any time. We're going to see that early break come through 20 seconds in. Vague and Bear going to be tag teaming it up. Vague going to stay alive. Bear going to drop. And just as we expected, P2 break going to come through. And Seminole yet again going to continue their lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Seminole, a force to be reckoned with. COD Mobile, if you guys are listening out there, please fix the combo counter for Global. We're sitting looking at Forsaken right now, or High is the best. He's rocking an 11-0, and I don't know what he got with his Hunter Killer. I don't remember what he got with his Pred, but the man's killing, about to be on another Hunter Killer. And I want to be hyping the nuke streak, so does have the cluster coming in. Seminole, they've got the 50-point lead, or just under 50-point lead, but it is Explicit with a good rotation.
Lucifer.
First over to the point. Lucifer, you gotta win that one.
Oh my God, Lucifer. You were waiting for him. You knew what was coming.
No.
We're going to see Forsaken throw the Hunter Killer drone. He's not going to get anything from it, I don't believe. Nonetheless, he's 13-0, 14-0 if he takes down Claps there. What a feed for him. Lucifer going to get clapped yet again. Oh, that was Solo, actually. No, that was Lucifer. Okay, so Solo came up in the kill feed as well. 18 seconds left on this P1, and High, a.k.a. or not High is the best. High is the best, a.k.a. Forsaken on a bit of a streak. Claps his 100 kilo drone. It is fortunately not going to hit Forsaken. And we're going to continue on with our journey with Forsaken until he dies. Oh my god, he's going to get peeked from the backside. No! Oh my god!
No!
Verdict! What did you do?
Snipes coming through, reinforcing Verdict's caster curse. Gonna knock
Jesus.
Forsaken off his streak. He drops to Lucifer as well. A little bit of salt rubbed in the wounds there. He's not gonna let that go unpunished. Turns around, gets the kill on Lucifer, finds Snipes for the double, and our repeat MVP of tournament after tournament. Forsaken just absolutely shredding Explicit apart right now. Explicit have had super solid rotations, though. You got to give the guys credit here. You look at the feed, and you are convinced that this is a one-sided match, all Seminole, and it's really not that bad, comparatively speaking. You know, we do have 59 points on the board for Explicit. They have an opportunity to be first to the next hard point once again, and they may be able to build up some extra time for themselves. A single hard point puts them within reach. If they get one solid hold here, they could be in a great spot moving forward. Only 11 points to go, though, for the side of Seminole. You definitely have to imagine that a P1 hold probably getting ready to close the game out.
Absolutely. I gotta say, Forsaken, I have forsaken you, my guy. I have sold you. That was my bad. I take the L there, not you. You are true greatness. Nonetheless, P1 opening up, 30 seconds remaining on it. And all the guys over at Seminole need are 11 to clear game 1. They should be able to get it off here as we do see the airstrike and the cluster come through. Solo has other plans. He takes down 2, but that's not going to be enough. Point is going to be held by the boys over at Seminole. They're going to be clear victors here, 150 to 69. Absolute, pure competitive gameplay here. Explicit fighting for the lives. Seminole just too OP.
Yeah, again, Seminole is a team that absolutely could compete for the top of North America. And it's going to be no easy feat for Explicit to come through and take a game off of these guys. But I do think that they have the potential to do so. Solo, not having the game that we're used to him having, really. I mean, even up against tough competition in the past, we've seen him put up some pretty big numbers. 9-13, compared to the rest of the team, really not a bad situation to be in. Granted, not all of them went, super negative. I mean, DeiNomine, we're looking at 10-16. That's -6. Okay. Snipes, 10-15, -5. Lucifer, 12-18, -6. But you look over at the opposition, right? Vague, 22-13. Forsaken / High is the best, 22-6. Hacks, 16-6. Great performance out of those guys. High and Bear hanging out back, playing a little bit of the objective, but again, this is a roster that the only reason we don't see them in Masters and the only reason we don't see them in some of the age restricted formats that we have is exactly that, age restrictions. Okay, so this is not a pushover team for Tribe. This is not a pushover team for your Arsenals out there, your XRKs. Why am I drawing a blank here? Your NYSL Mayhems. I mean, this is a fiery roster ready for comp scenes.
It is, and I saw Vay come through in chat, bro. Yawn, Verdict. Can you just give us some money, bro? Absolutely, man. Send me your PayPal. I got you. I'm obviously kidding. I don't handle any of the money situation, bro. So you could message me, DM me all you want. I'm not sending you anything. Grim is the man who gets the job done when it comes to that. I'm just in here to call the shots, bro. DeiNomine and I duking it out for the finals here as Gil is not going to be joining us. It is absolutely too late for him. He had a family situation come up. Family always comes first. We're expecting a show here, Vay. Come on.
We're a meme now.
Are we really?
Yeah, we're going to be a Dom Toretto meme.
Yep, that's right. Doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
Yeah, definitely a
Meme
big
it,
game
boys.
for Seminole out of the gate, though.
Seminole definitely looking pretty OP at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, bro, they've been looking OP for weeks and weeks at this point, and I'm actually... So obviously you guys know, Verdict he's your guy to catch for Mobile Mayhem EU. Me, Bobby, we've got you guys covered in NA. Seminole, you can't get this footage anywhere really except for here with us on the Meseeks Sunday Showdown. And if that's not the biggest selling point right now, it needs to be. Because Seminole next week versus probably your Tribes and your Arsenals and your Mayhems, I can't think of any more exciting of a matchup. That is going to be the match for you guys to watch, just to see how strong this Seminole team is. Like, I'm sitting here hyping these guys up, but we don't have any of those Masters competition teams, with the exception of Explicit, who unfortunately I think finished in 7th or 6th. Definitely not the top of the top, but definitely a team with potential. So just to see where Sem really stacks up and the hidden talent gems of North America, we gotta see those Seminole Tribe matchups. We've got to see those Seminole NYSL matchups. We've got to see those Seminole XRK and Arsenal matchups. And Explicit, I'm hyped for this team. I hope they continue to grow. Solo, Snipes, Lucifer, Solar, Claps / D, Hinata. But Seminole, man, they are like kind of untouchable today.
They are kind of untouchable, and they're not going to have anything from Tribe or the Cygnus Esports teams competing. So I'm not saying that they've got a easy path to the finals here, but let's just be real. A lot of the Tier 1 teams that we're used to seeing didn't register for an obvious reason. So gearing up for game number 2, as you can hear Herschel in the background. That's right, guys. Herschel is sounding off as he saw a cat in the front yard, and he's not letting me hear the end of it. Game number 2, Seminole up 1-0. Raid, search, and destroy. Explicit, got to earn yours, my guy. Pick it up here in game 2. This is an opportunity for you to do so. I believe that they have an upper hand in this search and destroy. I've seen Solo pop off on Raid search and destroy games alone, and with Solar being added and Snipes in the mix, I'm super excited about this game.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and obviously, Verdict, the reason that we don't see your NYSL here today, we don't see your Tribe here today, we don't see your Trulies here today, is straight fear of having to play against Seminole. There's no other excuse, right? So, Solo,
put it on
really
a t-shirt.
Push. Yeah, Solo gonna get a kill on the high. This actually looking to be a great round for Explicit out the gate. Like I said, these guys do have the potential to take games off of Seminole. I am not sleeping on Explicit anymore. I slept on them for a couple weeks. They shut me up. They made me eat my words. They didn't taste good, and we're on the Explicit hype train right now.
We are. One first round goes in favor of Explicit. As I said, this is their game to win. This is their opportunity to take us to a game 4 and convince us that we need to see more. They start off in convincing fashion with Snipes popping off 3 shots, 3 kills. Very, very great start. As I say, that Solar's going to drop early. High going to get the better of that trade. Oh my god, it's all Seminole in the feed. Bear picks up another, and that's going to leave Claps left alone. He's going to be pushed by 2. And just as we were praising the boys over Explicit, 1 round going in favor of the guys over at Seminole.
Yeah, but I mean, again, you can't sleep on the boys here at Explicit. They came through with a fiery opening round, and even their last round wasn't like perfectly convincing from Seminole, right? Like there's a lot of proof on the table that, especially in Search and Destroy, Explicit have the potential to take games off of the boys over at Seminole right now. High, he's gonna miss that 1 shot. I don't necessarily know if he's knows he's challenging 3 here. We do have a couple players splitting up. Is High rocking 2 snipers? Is that what I just saw?
He might have picked one up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Forsaken getting even the playing field, taking down. Oh my god. High gonna be taken out. We got Forsaken and Hacks in the building still. Clap's going to go ahead and get that bomb down. Snipe's going to be there to support. 45 seconds on the clock. Seminole is going to make their push over. High is going to go ahead and lead that. Jungle's going to get pushed. 1v1 situation. Forsaken. Oh my, the shorty comes down. And he switches to the sniper to get the finish. What a play from Forsaken.
That was a big sheesh moment. I could hear Bobby echoing in my head as that happened. But big clutch for Forsaken there, aka High is the best. And I don't know, man. After watching that clutch from you, Forsaken, I don't know if we can call High quite the best.
Forsaken is the best? Can that be High's name next week? Can we get that to happen?
It should be. It absolutely should be. Forsaken is a repeat MVP of every tournament he's ever participated in, right? Like, this kid is so good. You know, we jumped on the Cold War with him one day, and
carried us there,
bro. I've been playing a bit of Cold War, and that kid just made it look easy, and I'm getting my booty touched, and you're getting your booty touched, and Forsaken's like, what's wrong, guys? I'm 39-1. What's going on, guys?
Yeah, that's true facts. True facts. Forsaken, Goatsaken. High gonna take down one. He's gonna be traded, and a convincing round for the guys over at Explicit as they get the bomb planet B. No more booty touching talk from us. We're gonna keep it straight. COD Mobile. No more Cold War. Forsaken, you can carry us on Cold War anytime, my guy.
That's my fault. Sorry, Verdicts chat. Sorry, Meseeks. I'm tired. My filter is
it's completely
glitching out over here.
We're on Days Channel, bro.
Yeah, it's I'm sorry, guys, but we'll work on it. We're gonna make it through the night. There's some big possibility that we could see a little bit more than just a 3-game series here. High, he's looking for the snipes. Can he find it?
Oh, clap,
big oof. Took a step back, and that was lights out for him. Vague gonna find 2. Snipes finds the return on the High, but Vague, he ain't done. He finds 3. And that's the 3-2 lead now in favor of the side of Seminole.
Claps, dude. Heads up. Pro tip number 1, get that trophy down before you plant. It wouldn't have prevented you from getting that. Nonetheless, it wouldn't have made a difference in that round. Seminole just came through like a, I don't know, dude, like a freight train. Solo gets that first frag as I see a second one come through as well, playing super aggro. And a 5v3 will ensue. Explicit well on their way to taking us to a game 4. We see Bear in the feed. Solar going to take down another High, going to get the refrag there using the Outlaw. Oh my god, Solo comes through as OP as that Outlaw is on ADS. It's not going to outgun anything like a Fennec. That Fennec is just too OP right now.
Yeah, very, very strong gun in the meta, especially for some of the tight corridors that you find on a map such as Raid. There's definitely some long sights as well, and that's where we see a lot of snipers come in. And obviously, with the introduction of the Shorty, that's one that we've seen Forsaken already be pulling out. That gives you that really, I don't even want to say close range, right? Like, the one-shot potential range of the Shorty is kind of nuts for the fact that it's a secondary pistol. It's like the Black Ops 2 Executioner, but like 35,000 times better. So definitely a big game so far for Explicit, who are going toe-to-toe with Seminole, but Vague finds a big 2, and losing out on Solo is not ideal. DeiNomine going to find High, swimming into the pool, and that's going to at least tie things up for them as far as players go. It is 2-2, and we're in a 3-3. These teams are constantly back and forth. Again, I personally am on the Explicit hype train. I don't think they win the series, but I absolutely believe in these guys to win the Search and Destroy, and they're primed in a good position right now to possibly do so.
High!
Oh my goodness, never mind. Wow, High. What a shot. Slides the corner, doesn't miss a beat, finds the kill. DeiNomine not there to clutch up for the team. Oh no! Oh no!
Man,
that was almost so bad.
How did that not hit? I was spectating him, and it was like crosshairs on point. Claps. You got lucky there. Let's be real. High might have clapped you there had that shot hit. But it didn't. For some reason, it just didn't hit. And we are going to see the lead transfer over in favor of Explicit. Doesn't matter for how long. Snipes going to take down 1. Solo going to get traded. Snipes picks up 2 in the feed. Hacks might get outs here as he's going to go back to red. Wrong room, my guy. 5-3. We're all match point in favor of the guys over at Explicit.
Yeah, Explicit looked like they could close out a Search and Destroy win here. And again, right at the gate, this is the match that if they were gonna win, I thought it would be this one. When we get into domination, it's definitely gonna be a bit of a gray area because the boys over here on Seminole, they do have search and destroy talent. Don't get me wrong, guys, but these players are just like flat out. Honestly, this is a roster full of just mad slayers, right?
Mad
like
slayers.
it's kind of hard to even pick who you want to be the OBJ player here. I would say normally it's Hacks. We've seen him be super OBJ in the past, but I don't know. These past couple updates for Hacks have just, he's been slaying it like the rest. I imagine he's still probably going to be their main OBJ go-to, but
I'm gonna bet on the player who is
here.
not on a nuke streak, right? We saw Forsaken, he was the least OBJ player of the game in the hardpoint. He was on a nuke spree, went up to like 18 kills. I don't know how many of those were actually kills from guns and not from operators or score streaks.
He got at least one with the Pred. I don't remember if he got one with the Hunter Killer or not, but either way, he was close, right?
Snipes.
So.
Laces Hacks picks up the Bison. He's 10-5 at the moment. He cannot miss. We'll see if he'll be able to take out High and Bear. Bear going to be top
I don't know
laundry.
if you take that shot.
Oh, he pushes out without peeking his corners. High going to make a pay there. 5-4 still a match point.
Yeah, that was a pretty big challenge shot there. You know, going for the angle. You know, I understand the peek, and it's a common corner for people to sit in for listening for a bomb plant. But a step out, you maybe catch Bear, jump in the window, and make it a 1 versus 1, and that's the play I'm hoping to see a little bit more. It was a bold ego challenge for sure, but
it was, and I'm looking at chat. Vague's like, we want to listen in.
Okay,
He's definitely
listen in domination. How about that?
He's definitely trying to cop me. He's baiting me. He's definitely trying to cop me a copyright strike because I see Justin Bieber being played. Justin Bieber and the kid Leroy. Stay. That is definitely a copyright strike. Stop baiting me, Vague.
Yeah, it definitely seems like a trolly Vague thing to do. And you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's one of the reasons that Vague decided that, you know, hey, maybe casting's not for me. Those were his exact words, okay? And I think it's because he had to be too professional. And you know, Vague's young and he wants to have a good time. And if you've watched Vague stream, you know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. And, you know, I get it.
Snipes gonna bite the dust. The High. 10 seconds left. High gonna force his hand. High picks up the last kill. Maybe High is the best.
Maybe High is the best. I mean, if Forsaken's the GOAT, right? And he says High is the best, maybe he's right, you know? Maybe he knows something that we don't.
Maybe he does. We'll see. So taking a look at the scorecard, High is the top fragger for Seminole at the moment, and Snipes gonna be right there contesting. Vague gonna be spotted. That Fennec can hit shots, 50% assist on Vague. Hacks goes down. High, laced. It is Forsaken and Bear left at a 2v4, and I think this is where the guys over at Explicit might take a W. Bear gonna be 50% health. We're gonna see the finish come through. No, Solo gonna be taken down. High is the best. Forsaken taking him down in a 2v3. I don't know how Bear escaped for his life there. My God, Bear.
Vague, we're putting you on a quick timeout, man. We're putting you on a quick 10.
You got a 45-second delay. You're all good.
No, it's not about the stream sniping. It's about,
gotcha.
the disrespect of being in chat when you're in a match with your opponents. And you know, I'm flat out glad that Explicit come through with the win there. But Vague, come on, you know what? You know better. You know you gotta at least show your opponents respect. This is not a scrim, right? Like we're playing in a tournament.
This is a professional tournament. A professional learned doctors.
Vague,
come on,
you know I love you though. You know I love you. This is not malicious. This is for your own good. I promise. Yeah, big game for Snipes. Big game for Lucifer. Big game for DeiNomine as well. And overall, like I said, Explicit, they have what it takes to take games off of Seminole. And I'm not fully convinced they can take the series, but I would love for them to step up and prove me wrong. We're going to be going into a domination, which I don't remember what map we're on, but I'm sure you'll be able to let me know, verdict. And
Yep.
I would love to see this get pushed to a game 5.
I would love to see this get pushed to a game 5 too. We all saw Vay coming into chat, trolling and whatnot. But the boys over Explicit did not overlook that matchup. They were the victors in there. We are all tied up at 1-all. Domination Hackney Yard is where we'll see the action come through. As game number 3 about to kick off, we're going to join their VCs. Guy, bear with us, okay? All right.
We'll jump into
join
the VCs.
I'm going to mute the music bot because I don't want to get a copyright strike on YouTube. I'm going to be the responsible adult here. Fun, no fun, I don't care.
Quick disclaimer for chat. If we hop into Seminole VC, the stream may not be labeled it, but it will be 18 plus.
It will definitely be 18
I
plus.
can
And I
guarantee
guarantee you that everybody already knows that too. If Vague's in the VC, you already know what's going on. It's basically like Zim calling out, bro. Every other word is you guessed it.
And not just vague though. Like if you want me to be real.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna
we've had listening with this team. We're not gonna throw vague under the bus alone, right?
I know Forsaken's not gonna sell us out though. Forsaken's a good guy.
Forsaken is super responsible for his age, and I
He's
give him a lot of
responsible.
credit for that. But the rest of the team definitely, you can definitely tell that they're 17U. We'll leave it at that. They're 17U, but they definitely talk 18 plus. So be prepared.
21 plus, man.
Yeah.
This is rated MA mature.
I fully expect if we jump into a listening with Explicit, I bet those guys are a little bit more family friendly at least. Like I said, I happened to have an interview with Solo, and he was super respectful the whole time. And I have high hopes for Explicit this season.
High hopes indeed. And we're not talking about high from Truly. That guy popped off tonight, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There were several plays I watched. I got to catch a little bit of the tail end of each match, and dude was just an absolute beast. Obviously, Tribe is, a different level of beast. They came, they saw, they conquered. Tribe winning Masters tonight, just a well-earned series for them indeed, as they took 2 best of 5s. Do listen-ins for the rest of the maps. Okay, you got it. Yeah, we'll get listen-ins for both teams. We'll be able to jump in. Is Celestial given written consent in chat for us to pop into the Explicit chat?
I have it right here in your chat. Do listens-ins for the rest of the maps. That's the manager.
There we go.
That's
okay.
the manager. So.
Even if it's a search and destroy. Is that what you're telling us? We'll be able to get the first ever listen-in on a search and destroy?
Let's make it that far first. That's game 5.
If you would have saw me, I was literally looking nonchalantly left and right, as if I knew we were going to go to a game 5. That's right, guys. I'm calling it here. We're going to a game 5. Explicit is going to turn it around, not necessarily in Hardpoint, but maybe in this Domination Hackney Yard, as it is a funky map. I'm expecting funky results, bro.
I scripted Masters, but Verdict absolutely scripted Meseeks.
Ah, bro. I'm like the B of Meseeks. Wait. B is in Meseeks.
B is in Meseeks.
Yeah, that don't make any sense. B, I love you.
Ludify joining in
Metro,
the channel here.
Yeah, Metro were, Cygnus did qualify for the finals, but they were removed.
We have chosen not to allow them to continue tonight.
It is based on the sanctity of our admins. They made the choice. We won't go into any further details. We will, however, go on to game 3, as we do see Explicit tying it up after that search and destroy. I am banking on a long shot here. We'll see how they do in this Domination Hackney Yard.
Yeah, definitely going to be a tall order against Seminole. No pushover team, and as you can see, Explicit, they came through with the win in Search and Destroy, but it was not an easy one. They were able to win, but it was a game 11. And I'm hoping they bring that same fire here today, or for this match. And right out the gate, we have Snipes picking up 1, but Bear picking up 2, and High finding a 3rd. And this is looking like an early B cap, possibly coming to the side of Seminole here.
Yep, and I do see 2 players spawning out. That's not a good sign. Solar, Lucifer.
Ooh,
C has yet to be
Explicit might get a
capped.
big retake.
This is tough. A is going to be pushed. A is going to be capped. Snipes going to be taken down. Lucifer and team are going to be looking to get this B cap back in their hands. C has yet to be capped. We'll make that note of that. As Explicit looking to make a great game 3. Not going to cap B there. A is going to get pushed. Looks like Seminole might be able to get this this spawn flip to go through.
Yeah, looking like they might be able to. We do get a B cap coming through from the side of Explicit. The A and C currently in favor of Seminole, however. And they may be getting their favorable spawns here in the near future if they aren't able to make a clean break onto B. It is a 11-12 game in favor of Seminole here, and High coming through, finds 1, finds 2. Maybe Forsaken was right. High is, or no, that is Forsaken. Forsaken, you lied to us. You're the best.
We have forsaken you
my
yet
goodness.
again. Do not believe
This
the
is-
words.
This is baloney.
They're all on the screen. I want my money back.
How can I ever believe Forsaken again? He's gonna tell me High is the best and we pop it off the way he has been all day?
Dude, absolutely a menace. Pops off the Predator missile, picks up 2 big kills in the feed. Forsaken taking down Solar and Solo. They're going to continue to run rampant on this Domination Hackney map, as we do see. Do we have
Do
time?
we run the risk of a VC, or?
Well, why not? Let's go ahead and do it. It's not,
Alright.
it's not for the sake of chat, though, right?
Not for the sake of chat.
What the
There's 2 on
shit?
mid. There's 2 on mid. There's 2 on mid.
Easy
Oh, no, you
kill
got him.
steal.
Hey, yo, can you play the music
Yeah,
again?
top out, top out, top out.
Got him top out.
Solar Scene just destroyed my.
Oh! This is so bad, this is so bad.
Yo, Slothy, yo, play the music,
Gross.
bro.
He's in a corner, Bob.
Oh my god, you are the epitome of ass, dude. I got him top
She's
out.
world! Oh my god, she's world! Where, hack?
Dude, he just fucking slapped his meat across my face, dude. He's top out. He's top out.
I know, I saw the video.
Alrighty. We did a listen in. We gave you guys what you wanted to hear, and what is he singing? I don't know. That is going to give us an opportunity to jump into VCs of the guys over at Explicit. We'll wait until the second half and give them an opportunity to come back, and as you could expect it was rated M for mature.
I warned chat, okay? I mean, I'm sure most of chat knew, but glad we at least put the disclaimer out there. I unfortunately wasn't able to jump in and hear the singing, guys. I'm sorry, but there is a 8-person limit, so I have no comments on the VC. That's where I stand.
Maybe I'll be able to move you in the Explicit chat as soon as we get started up in the second half. We'll see what they are singing, and we were in the Seminole one. They wanted us to play music. I had it muted, so joke's on you, Seminole. Music's not going to be played on stream.
Ha, got him.
Got
played
you!
by MSK Verdict.
You got Rick rolled. Ah, you didn't get Rick rolled.
Yo,
Second-
imagine if you would have jumped in chat and someone
just started,
was playing,
Rick
playing
Astley.
Rick all over
Yeah,
the chat.
yeah, that would have been hilarious. All right, we're gonna
Never
move over to
gonna give
Explicit.
you
I'm gonna
no-
I'm gonna move you into this chat, okay?
Alright, appreciate it.
Finish, bro.
Come on. Bottom out.
Yeah, I'm flipping one, I'm flipping one, I'm flipping one.
Bottom out, dude.
On you, Solar.
P1.
Top AC,
Two pushing on B, two
two
pushing
top
on B.
AC, two top AC.
Mid, top
One on B,
AC.
one on B.
Another one
I'm
mid.
smoking
gun,
off,
gun.
I'm smoking off, I'm gonna push up.
One mid, top
They're
out.
free firing, they're free firing.
Push for A, push for A.
On B.
One top out, one top out.
Top.
Top AC, top AC.
I got B,
Push
I
for A,
got
push for A,
him.
go for green, go for green.
Push A, push A.
Top out, one top
Take on me,
AC.
take on me.
Top AC.
Yeah, he got me. There's two.
One careful with that belt.
AC. I got AC. Push up, Green.
Let him hot.
I'm pushing in. Yeah, one bottom head.
On crates, mid.
Yeah, Sentry.
Yeah, one on crates.
Solo!
One behind the sentry.
Alright. Comms on point for the guys over at Explicit. Comms on point for the guys over at Seminole. You guys got to listen in. You guys got to experience the VCs of both players or both teams. Maybe I need to move Day back. Let's see. Do we need to move Day back? I think he got stuck in there. Are you still here, Day? Day has been lost in oblivion. Where is Day at? There we go. And we've got Day back with us, bro. Did I miss out on anything after I left?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. I imagine. I imagine. Again, I wasn't able to hear the Seminole VC, but I imagine that was probably much cleaner.
All right, guys, guess that chat. If you're out, or guess that song, chat. What song was Solo singing? I need to know.
We're both chats
you
singing?
do not get a chance to respond to this question. Solo was singing, apparently. I could not tell what he was singing.
We are on the brink of a Seminole game to win here in this domination. They've only got about 15 points to go. We're well beyond triple cap territory at this point, and I just don't know if the boys over at Explicit can make a triple cap happen on such a large map, first of all, but again, against a team like Seminole, that's going to be incredibly difficult. We see High rocking the shorty there, and he is going to fall, but with only 5 points away, and a B and an A untouched by the side of Explicit, Seminole are going to take the lead 2-0 in this best of 5.
2-1 in this best of 5. We did see the search and destroy go in favor of the guys over at Explicit, but at what cost? That domination was pretty tough to watch. 150 to 100, and I do believe that the guys over at Seminole might have been holding back. Can't confirm that, but you know, based off the VC, let's just be real. Any rate, game number 4 going to be starting up here shortly after we take a look at the scorecard here. 25 kills for Forsaken, 26 and 10 for Bear. Maybe Bear is the best at the moment. As High, 14 and 6. I was about to say you sold, but you didn't, dude. You went double positive +2, so GG's.
Yeah, really, really solid performance coming out of Seminole there. We did have Explicit put up a solid 100 points, and you know, again, I think as Explicit, I think you take that as a W up against the competition that you're going against. May not be a W in the tournament sense, but this is again one of the teams that you're going to get the best of the best practice out of playing. So, you know, Explicit being a Masters team, Explicit competing in other tournaments as well. You know, these guys have so much potential, and they absolutely need to run with it here. And I gotta say again, I slept on these guys for a couple weeks, and I'm super proud of their performance here. I mean, definitely not really putting up the kill numbers, but they had a lot of really solid rotations into B. They had some good solid flips, and I can definitely see this team coming together and being a force to be reckoned with, even more so than they already are in the near future.
Absolutely. Gonna need to see a little bit more from them here. I know everyone's saying in chat that they are proud. I'm super proud of them too, bro. They have came a long way. Slept on them for the longest. Now here they are in the finals, taking on Seminole. Seminole giving them more run for their money. You know, Vague asked for the, you know, can we just take the money now earlier? Bro, it don't work like that. Obviously, we're going to play this best of 5. I'm still hoping that Explicit takes us to a game 5. I'm banking on it here in this hardpoint. Hardpoint firing range. This would definitely be a map that they could do it on if I'm not overstepping my boundaries. Obviously, we're going to be joining both VCs next game as well. So if you're laughing, what? Verdict is laughing because he knows Explicit is not good. Very disrespectful. What? That is just preposterous, bro. Come on now.
Come on, Vague. Again, you know what's acceptable and what's not.
We're gonna have to have another table manner conversation. I'm just kidding. That would imply that we've already had one. We haven't. But I'm sure he has had one at some point. Just not with Verdict. Not with Papa Verdict. You know what? You guys are just too OP. We all know that, bro. We all know that y'all are too damn good at the game. I can just see you guys.
Right?
I can just see you guys down. You're gonna be,
they got a lot of time to practice.
Yeah,
at that prime age.
They got that. They got that. You know, beanbag chair wore out. Got a little bit of Cheeto dust under their fingers. Mountain Dew drenched. Like, you know these guys are sweaty, bro. Come on.
What's that thing they always say? If you go up against people with anime pictures as their profile
They're
picture,
sweaty
you
as
know
hell,
you're about
bro.
to get
You know,
sweated on.
yeah, you know you're about to get sweated on, bro. Score 2-1 in favor of the guys over at Seminole. They are on match point here. They are looking to take out Explicit. Should be a sweaty one in hardpoint firing range. We'll be able to jump in and see what Solo is singing here. We won't jump in too late because I want to hear both of these teams sound off. We'll see how those comms sound, and I'll move you this time, Dave, so you can hear both teams.
Oh, great. Great.
Hey, now he's going to have to wash his ears tonight.
Oh, man, if you would have been there for the watch party, you would have known. Like, we are not a Bobby Plays family-friendly streamer on my channel.
That's what I love to hear, bro. Game 4, hardpoint. Fire
Hitman had to mute me at the beginning of the watch party so he could change his stream to 18+. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Yeah, definitely a big couple games for the boys over at Seminole, but like I said, Explicit. I'm so proud of these guys. They came through and took a big search and destroy win off. They weren't pushovers in the hard point or in the dom. They put up a nice 100 for us, and hoping that they're able to do some similar action here. But right now, it is honestly the Seminole show. They are 24-0 up. They're filling up the feed, and I get a feeling this is going to be probably the last game of the night.
It is looking like the last game of the night, and with that being said, what was that, Vague? Bro, I was spectating Vague, and dude just started hip firing out of nowhere. That was obviously a spectator glitch. But, bro, that was sus! Kidding.
That was sus.
That was the sussery.
Was it the throwing a grenade spectator glitch where they just start hip firing?
You know what? I couldn't even tell, dude. I just caught the back end of it. I was looking at the wife. She was trying to talk to me, and I peeked back over, and I was like, what the hell was that? Body shooting coming through. Seminole up 51-0. It is definitely looking like the last game of the night. Do listen ends. All right, I got you, Sloppy.
All right, yoink me when you do.
Easy.
I have a cluster.
Easy.
Dude, they're so
Yo,
fucking
one
shit.
ramp,
They're
one
fucking
ramp,
ass.
one ramp, one
They're
ramp.
so fucking bad, dude.
One ramp.
Oh my god. I shit on him.
Got one ramp, guys. You guys have a combo,
Yo, can you stop by?
Dude, they're
bro.
I could not actually move you. I don't know why, but it would not let me move you to that channel. I'm glad it didn't. It was pretty vulgar. So we're going to go ahead and get a chance for the guys over at Explicit to sound off. We'll see what Solo is singing. And guys, the first one to guess what he's singing without being told by Celestial will win a special prize.
Barrels, barrels, in, barrels.
In trailer.
Yeah, one more chiller. Bro, I'm a loony chiller. I'm a loony chiller.
Death machine mid.
I'm pushing up along.
Okay.
I'm pushing chiller. You have sentry in point.
Death machine barrels.
Alrighty, we are going to be cut shy of a listen in. That was definitely uncalled for, regardless of the situation. Yeah, we're just going to pretend like we didn't hear that.
Yeah, I mean...
Alright, one thing I won't condone is usage of any kind of words like that, regardless of the situation. On stream or not, just not a good look. Game 4 looking like a 150-0 blowout. It does not look like the guys over at Explicit are going to get a single point on the hills. I say that Clap's going to get body shot to hell and back. And we're going to see 4 points are remaining. Snipe's going to be there. Takes out 1, takes out 2. They might get some points on the hill. Bear says, no, I'm going to be there for the contest. As long as he doesn't push out, game is over. That is it. 150-0. What a hard point.
Yeah, big hard point for the guys here on Seminole. Again, this is a number 1 team. When they apply themselves, there's no doubt about it in my mind. I mean, I can't say they're exclusively one, but they are a team that 100% can take on the likes of your NYSL Mayhems. They can take on the likes of your Zygnus Esports, your Tribe Gamings, your XRKs. I mean, these guys are going to go a long way, and many of them in the very, very near future. Again, we're months away from a Forsaken birthday, a Vague birthday. I'm not sure on Hacks, but I know High is definitely a bit out, and I think Bear is 17 as well. I could be wrong, but these are guys that I am super, super excited to get back into the competitive scene across the board. But again, for anybody in chat, anybody that supports any of these guys on Seminole, Slothy, Hacks, Vague, Bear, Forsaken, High, anybody else on their roster, this is going to be basically your exclusive place to see them play. And we did have Tribe and NYSL pull today, due to obviously having a long weekend of Masters. But let me tell you guys, next week I think we're going to have some banger matches for you guys with Tribe versus Seminole, or NYSL versus Seminole, or we could see rematches of Tribe versus NYSL. I think the next Meseeks Sunday Showdown is going to be probably one of the most hype weeks to date.
That is, guys. That is actually going to bring our stream to a conclusion. Vague in chat. Vague. Okay. I'll stop being toxic. Right. We will. We'll stop casting when that happens, bro. In that case, that's going to bring us to a conclusion. Got to give a shout out to DeiNomine, and Gil on the opposite side of the cast.
I did give Vague his sword back, by the way.
Oh, you did give him his sword back. Okay, cool. So yeah there we go.
We put him on a 10-minute timeout earlier, but.
Bruh.
He's a mod in your chat. We had to get him out of chat for a minute.
Thank you.
He was a little too lit.
Yes.
He was a little too lit.
Everyone loves some Seminole. Everyone's gonna love some Tectonic as we're gonna get ready for a raid, guys. Big shout out to Trovo. Big shout out to Juju Energy, HyperX, and SXC Fingersleeves. Use code Meseeks at checkout. Until the next time, crowning the champs this week is Seminole. We'll see you guys back for some Mobile Mayhem Tuesday on my channel, and Tuesday night on Bobby's with Day. Much love for you guys. Much love to everybody out there. Much love to the mods. Thank you guys for sticking around.